That is our reaction if we all... Oh, who's echoing? Who's picking me up? Bear's picking me up. I'm coming through Bear's mic like a fucking announcer right now. Let's go. Hello, everybody. How's it going?
Hi.
I'm gonna say this track titled Kong is a little too loud. Hold on. Let's go to my personal video. Ode to the Hedgehog. These are real track names.
Sonic?
Thank you, Syrinscape. This is exactly what I expected.
Sonic? I think I named these songs.
I think you did.
I'm the Hedgehog.
These actually all sound like names that Club would recommend.
I'm
such
bad
as
at names.
Waking from Stasis, Weep No More.
That is
or-
exactly what I would name songs.
My favorite is Five Fat Fellows from Fandel, and all of the words start with PH instead of an F.
That's
Great. Honestly,
Did I
very
write
top
this?
tier. I
That's
think
the
you
number.
wrote it.
That's the number one. It's the number one band in Patria.
Yeah, the Five Fat Fellows. Yeah.
From Fandel.
Dude, they're real popular. Okay, we're back. I'm not going to talk a lot before passing it over to Nick/Kuna for the intro because it is smoked as hell up in where I live, and I'm still sick. So every time I talk, I start coughing.
Don't die,
That was
Tyler.
not a plan. I'm going to die this session. It's confirmed. Place your bets now. Yeah, we'll pass it over to Kuno, and then we're just gonna jump right in. We're gonna play some Dungeons and Dragons on Monday. And that's it. We're not going to mix it up. We're going to keep it going. All right.
Okay.
Kuno/Nick, you're up.
All right.
You should do it that voice the entire time.
I was thinking about it.
Are you a DJ?
Last time on Chronicles of Patria, we last left off where the party had defeated a group of gnolls, a bunch of little stinky dog people. They picked up on our trail. Kuno eluded them and found one copper piece in a leather tapestry. He brought it over to Nico and asked, "Hey Nico, could I make a pair of hats and boots out of this?" And if I do this too long, if I keep this
Mixing
going
of the
too
two
long.
voices.
No, it's all good. You keep going. You keep going.
Okay,
It'd be hard to-
sorry, I just had this like, just like those guys. Okay, I'll talk about it on the break. Nico is not the cobbler, but they said they could try. As this was going on, Aqua found that Greg was a hungry boy and was nibbling at the egg, finding small pieces of egg in his mouth and looking like a little walrus guy. That's in my notes. That I wrote little walrus, and he. Then they decided to look in the egg, noticing a straight antler coming out of its head. One would call it a horn. Aqua also reveals to Moss, and then the rest of the party, because they were talking too loud, that they had a death timer on their back. And we kind of, the party talked about it, and agreed that... Oh, first, Soren sent a message to Aqua's parents, and then we decided, after a long time of discussion, that we were going to go to their hometown, and we just didn't know which direction. But I think we settled that we were going to go north and then loop around. During this, it kind of slipped out that Amon is undead, and who knew chartering the sea voyage would just make everyone open up so much. Kuno and Aqua shared a discussion on what's been happening while they were away, and Kuno tried to help Aqua by healing her wounds, but it only burnt her. While they were discussing, an image of a giant woman brandishing a suit of armor, looking like a constellation, come to life. I did not want to do that in the microphone. I lost my spot on the page. And it was a constellation come to life, and with each anvil strike, a meteor would fall from the sky. Aqua and Kuno, curious, they marked an arrow in the sand to remember which way to go in the morning. Amon and Niall also shared a discussion during Second Watch regarding Amon's fate with Niall's shadow friend. Amon has come to terms with the situation and is ready to face the consequences. The party makes their way in the morning. The party makes their way to the meteor crash, where they encountered a bunch of bug creatures. The battle was fierce, with such highlights as Amon getting hit despite multiple forms of magic protecting them, and Kuno decided to play a paladin and using smite. After the party began to examine the meteorite, finding it filled with titanium and moonstone, Kuno, using his science brain, used the brain of Kelsey to gather 150 pounds of each. The party does plan to make wonderful things with it. On the second night, I think it's the fourth of our journey, Moss took first watch and took time to speak with Smiley. He found that Smiley has been learning magic himself and discovered the spell known as Misty Step. Smiley has also said that he's met a woman by the name of Maisie, who has also been practicing magic in, I don't know the name for the new town, but we'll call it Magical Salt Creek. Nile and Soren took their second watch and discussed Nile's assassination on Amon's friend. Soren has also noticed that Nile's hair has been turning red and that they are not the type of person to dye their hair. And Nile said it's a reminder on how much they have killed since they got their contract. Nico has a dream, meeting a green-eyed man by the name of the Spectator, sitting in a room with them that is wreathed in shadow. Across them is a chair and a mirror behind it, where the man kinda lurked. Nico was warned that Hector the investigator was watching them. And we finish off the session with Nico asking the Spectator about the location of the Eternus ring, so they can make it to the realm of Eros. And their best lead is to find who last had it. I think that's it.
That feels right.
I'm glad.
That was amazing. I love that voice.
It was great.
Beautiful, thank you.
I think you should do that voice whenever you're talking outside of Kuno. Like when you're like, Kuno's gonna go do this, you should be like, Kuno's gonna go to the washroom.
That's the narrator.
Yeah,
the narrator.
Whiz.
Kuno's gotta take a big Anyways, hi everybody. That was a great recap, and thank you for recapping, because I do not remember where we ended last session. I know we're still traveling. My calendar puts us at the 10th of Ventor.
Yep. This is the 9th.
That sounds right.
Yeah. The 9th.
Yes, the 9th, the morning, like the early morning of the 9th was when you guys saw the giant lady in the sky.
Yeah.
And then you slept one more time. And then are we waking up on the 10th, or are we going to bed on the 10th?
Yeah, we finished with Nico's dream.
Okay. Yeah, Nico had a fun little dream. Met the Spectator.
The voyeur.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Also codenamed the voyeur, which honestly kind of rude.
I don't think that's what he's like, guys.
Yeah.
He's
not the superhero, not the superpower you want to just be able to voyeur. Okay. Going in order, I believe, Nico, you rolled the D20 last session.
I think.
I can't remember.
No, I think we left off because Mac was. I'm trying to remember the layout of the screen.
Because we're going in order of overlays. So
I rolled last. I think Nico is today.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I believe you.
I'm last.
Nico.
Yes.
Nico, don't fuck it up. Roll a D20.
Fuck it up.
Fuck it up.
Fuck it up.
Make it where a dragon comes.
6? 6
Make it
dragons?
where it's
Oh, we already got a 6. You fucked it up.
well, wow.
Is that another 6?
6 super.
I think that's the
Is it
third
a
6.
6?
I think that is the third.
Oh god, we're going to hell.
Yo, demons
teleport
come
to
out?
hell.
Devils come out?
Well,
Can we just like chill with an Irides?
Yeah.
Who's got the best passive perception? I think it's Moss,
Not me.
right?
not Aqua and
No, Aqua. Aqua and Moss followed a little bit behind by Soren. Okay. Aqua and Moss. First of all, we need some real music.
I think mine would
Go
be the
ahead,
highest
Chug.
if I actually put something in.
There's no more
perception.
Sanic.
No more
Some,
Sanic.
like,
No more
that sounds like a filler
Sanic.
episode song. That like plays at the start of the episode.
Yeah, that is like the title screen music for sure. You guys hear high in the sky above you the sound of the beating of wings of some sort.
Sorry, stabbed myself.
It's far, far off, but you hear the of air being forcefully pushed by a great wingspan. The rest of the party, you guys notice Moss and Aqua just go, what?
Something wrong?
Possibly.
Something large and headed this way. We might want to take some cover.
All right then.
Ooh, what if it's
Is there any
Syrinscape?
trees around?
Looking
Gotta be
around,
first to hide under.
looking around, there is a little bit of canopy. It's gonna be tough to hide 7 of you and a cart.
Come on,
You guys got
6.5.
you guys
take
got
a
a
cart with them.
cart of metal with you, unprocessed metal.
Well, we threw a
But
tarp
you
over
know.
it. For the record,
You did throw a tarp over it.
we
yeah.
covered it. It's not shining anywhere.
Does it sound like spooky flaps or like
Do they
cute
sound
flaps?
leathery or feathery?
Leathery or feathery? That's a good question.
Let's just re-listen.
I will say Aqua, Moss, and Soren, because at this point, Soren, you would start hearing it. Any of you can give me a nature check.
Let's go. Let's go.
Any of
The
us?
rest of us just like, huh? What's going on?
You guys don't hear it yet. It's still way too faint for you guys to hear it.
I don't hear
Maybe for the
anything.
best.
Moss's
that
big
could
floppy
something.
ears perking up.
All I hear is ringing. Do you
It was
guys
his
hear
Your
ears the
ears
whole
work like
time.
bunny ears?
Just want to let everyone know, I got an
no,
8.
not straight up. It was perception, you said?
With
No,
nature.
nature.
Nature, sorry.
Nature, sorry, yes, sorry.
Nope, that's all it is. That is a whopping 13.
I got a natural 20, so it turns to a 25.
Let's go,
I
druid!
studied over one night.
You
One
studied
night.
druid stuff for one night.
Yeah, last session, your nature checks let you down, so you had to pray on it for a little bit.
just
With
went
a
to sleep.
25, it is distinctly, to borrow Moss's vernacular, it is feathery wings.
Less dangerous, maybe still just as dangerous.
I mean, it could be the Sphinx. Wait, was
Coming
that
back for their
leather
kid?
or feather?
The Sphinx was a little bit of feather, but mostly like the weird, like lion's fur. So furry, not feathery.
Can we tell what direction they're coming from? Like north, south? Where we're heading towards?
They're coming from with a 25 nature. I'll see you can kind of pinpoint it. You actually see it in the sky now. It's this tiny bead, probably about 10 or so miles away. Clear skies, so you can see it pretty well. From the north, coming towards you from the north. You guys are traveling kind of northwest. It's coming directly from the north as you guys are going northwest.
Ooh. Yeah, it's coming towards us. I don't know what we should do.
Hide,
Might be
most
nice.
likely.
Okay.
I will also say, because nature is one of those weird stats where it's like, yeah, of course a druid would be good at nature, but it's intelligence
Oh, this
based.
case.
So it's a weird one, right? I'm gonna say give me just a flat intelligence check with advantage.
Intelligence.
And you're
with
trying to
advantage.
hit a DC 13. If you hit a 13 or above, I will tell you what creature you think this is.
Wow.
It's a dolphin.
Because
secret.
you're
Gross.
hearing the sounds and you know where it is now, so you have a visual.
A
You said
velociraptor.
advantage. Oh my god, please
Flying
be that.
velociraptor.
Giant velociraptor.
Intelligence.
Hell yeah.
Wait, you didn't say passive. It's just intelligence. Okay. So
Intelligence, yeah.
that's 18.
Okay. Knowing how far off it is based on where you see it in the sky and how quiet it is, this appears to be a rock. A very, very large bird. native usually in mountain ranges. They usually roost in mountain peaks, and you know there is a large mountain range far to the north. They are akin in size and ferocity to a dragon.
Oh, what is a dragon?
Bird.
Oh,
It's not a dragon. It's a big old bird.
Was it a rock or a?
It's a rock.
Ah, yeah, good old rocks.
How's that spelled?
ROC.
ROC. I put it in chat there for you. Can
Oh.
you just see it?
Oh,
She's a big boy.
Those bad
Oh,
boys
goodness.
you can carry a house in those bad boys.
Ooh, can we tame it? Can we be friends with it?
Not just a
Ah.
boulder, it's a rock. That's correct.
It's not just a boulder, it's a rock.
It's a
Can we call it SpongeBob?
Hello?
As you get carried away.
Yeah, rocks are
Wait,
yeah.
do you think we could be friended and it can take us to where we gotta go?
No.
Do we want to risk that?
No.
No.
Yes.
It even speaks common.
What if it chews on us?
I
if it
might be
takes
able
one
to
of us
speak
away?
bird.
Well, does it speak bird?
Well, yeah, that's.
Not one thing to you guys.
Do birds have other languages?
Well, I
Probably.
feel like there's
Bird?
maybe a disconnect between giant monster bird and regular Tweety bird. Like owlins would be
honestly
very
shy.
offended if you compared them to, a regular bird.
We should probably hide if we're not going to
Yes.
actually see anything.
yes,
Hide.
I could try casting a silent image. It'll be a 15-foot cube of something. I could put like I don't know, an umbrella over top of us so they can't see us.
Did
Maybe
you
not
Do a
a
bush.
single solid object for it to obsess over?
did you say that there was some shade nearby?
There's a small like outcropping of canopied forest.
If
You could try.
if we go near them trees, I can make it to where we are encased in total and utter darkness.
Whatever it is, let's just do it fast.
Shadow
Right,
Man.
push the
Yeah,
cart!
let's do it. Hide the horses. Hopefully the bird doesn't take the horses.
Oh, right,
Uh,
hide
it's-
the
it's-
horses! Holy shit!
They
The
did.
thing I can do is I think like a 20-foot radius or something like
I'm not
that.
gonna let it
Ooh,
eat
that's
any
a lot
of the
of
horses.
spookums.
15-foot radius for the duration. So
Horses
like it.
might not fit.
You guys hide. You guys rush to the canopy with the cart, horses, and the 7 of you.
Correct.
Who's keeping an eye on the rock in the sky?
I
I mean, yeah, and it,
I will sorcery points. I can see through it.
So you're
My
prepping to do that, but as you guys are traveling, Aqua is still keeping an eye on it. Now that you know what it is, you're like, oh, I want to see it up close, even though your friends are drastically urging you to reconsider. It, from where it is now, probably about 4 miles off. It's moving pretty quickly. It begins to nosedive.
Pulling out my gun
see-
just in case.
Can we see where nosedive? Like towards us or like in the distance?
It's still heading in your direction, but right
It's
now
like-
it's
is
almost going straight down.
okay.
But it's like is it angling toward? Is it
Airplane.
angling what would you assume towards us? Like from a perspective, like distance perspective, not
It's
like
probably
we know.
too far off to do like an angle. From how much of the bird you can see, it's probably going too steeply down to like line up where you guys are at this moment anyways.
Yeah, because it
So
could. But I mean, you could go down and pull
the
up.
bird. Exactly. Yeah, it could
But-
swoop in.
I'm guessing it's like hundreds and hundreds of feet in the air. It's like we probably see it like not its actual size.
The reason why you could see it so well, Aqua, as well, is it is a gold red color rather than kind of like a blue. So it stands out drastically against the pale blue sky, this red and gold patterning on the feathers that you can see.
Oh
And it
god.
is getting closer.
Is the egg twitching at all? Out of curiosity.
Make a nature check as you're running.
it's more like a. Did we just find Mama Bird? You were like a some kind of.
Every bird
I know
is
it's
Mama
got
Bird
horn.
this big.
Wait, you said nature? Sorry.
Yeah.
16.
Okay. Egg doesn't seem to be reacting besides the fact that it's jostling as you're running for cover.
Okay, just making sure it's not that.
It's just running for your life.
Okay.
You guys have reached the canopy now at this point.
All right. As soon as we get there, I'm going to use 2 sorcery points to cast the darkness spell and encase as much as possible.
Did we just find a nest?
Okay. What ability are you casting right now?
It's called Eyes of Darkness. Starting at first level, I have dark vision with a range of 120 feet. When I reach 3rd level in my class, I learn the darkness spell, which doesn't account against your number of sorcerer spells. In addition, when you cast by spending 2 sorcery points to cast it, I can see through the darkness created by the spell.
Gotcha. So it lets you cast the darkness spell.
Yeah, and everyone else is blind, but I can still see through it. So just in case we need, and just in case I'm like, okay, well, it's on the warpath, we need to dive out of the way. It's a 15-foot radius, so centered on the cart. So
okay.
Why is everything doubled? That's weird.
All right. So you cast darkness, obfuscating the cart. Is everyone hiding around the cart, or are you kind of picking trees and stuff to kind of be around? Who's going where?
I'm gonna pick a tree because I don't want to not be able to see.
Okay.
Knowing that I can't see into that darkness.
You know what? That's a good idea. I'm also gonna go find a tree to hide behind that isn't in the darkness, just so I can see. Because
but not too far.
Horses. No. Like maybe 20 feet away at most.
Yeah, 20 to 30.
I'll stick with
Roughly how many trees spread out are there, like a canopy wise? Like
40 or 50.
Okay, so it's kind of a little thicker.
The trees are not very close together is the problem. So there isn't like a canopy blocking out the sunlight. There's 40 or 50-ish trees spread out over a pretty large area.
Okay, well then I would just hide under a tree, kind of like 20 or 30 feet away.
All right.
Kuno will just kind of stay with the animals. Keep them in check.
Easily enough. Keep them in check. Okay. I would like everybody to give me a stealth check. If you are in magical darkness, you get advantage. So really you're stealthing against sound more than anything, because you're pretty much covered on sight. Soren, it'll just be a flat roll since you are specifically not being covered. You guys can hear the wing beats quite close at this point, and Aqua, if you're still, before darkness goes up, still watching to see how close it is, it is definitely coming towards you. It is looking at the forest that you guys are disappearing into.
Okay, yeah, we should probably hide. Gonna roll to see if I can stay in the darkness.
I have my hand on Niall, and I assume Aqua, if Aqua's in the darkness as well.
Yep.
And I'm looking at the rock, waiting for it, and if it's coming directly at us, I'm gonna shove all of us down to the ground.
I have my gun ready.
Could I have cast guidance on myself?
It's easy enough to do pretty quickly.
Well,
I'll give it to you.
Well, I don't ask that much, but
Uh-oh.
What did I get? Stealth I got 17. Sorry.
Could I, in theory, use disguise self to blend in with the tree a little more, like make my clothes like camouflage or something?
I think with disguise self,
I think it's change your outfit.
Like you can kind of change.
You can give himself a ghillie suit.
You'd be able to like. You could literally give yourself a ghillie.
That's kind of. I'll just like camouflage or make it camouflage,
or like at least brown, like with the tree bark.
Yeah, you're wearing like a brown jacket, like green pants. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chameleon pants. Yeah, you're good.
Blend in more.
Okay. Let me know if anyone rolled below.
Oh, right.
A 7. I don't think anyone.
I don't think
I rolled
anyone
real shit on my perception check as a rock.
Woo! Mazel tov. Oh, looks like Moss did.
With the tree man.
What's
I rolled a 7 exactly.
Oh god.
Well, meets it, beats it, so you're good.
Oh, okay.
It's below a 7 is where you're in
it's
hell.
not competing against our stealth check.
Its perception check is setting the DC.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you guys have to meet it to beat it. I'm being generous because it doesn't know how many of you are. It just saw a group of something on the horizon, and then it clocked that you clocked it because you guys started running. So it nosedived to get low and also to pick up speed. We are gonna say... Damn, I really wanted you guys to get TPK'd by a rock. It'd be so much fun.
I am not a snake.
I don't want to hit the bird.
They're so pretty.
It's so big.
He's so big.
It'll be my best friend.
You guys all hold your breath. The rock lands in front of where the magical darkness is.
Oh no!
It's kind of looking at it.
Just gripping onto their shoulders, just like telling, like pretty much giving them like hold, but like not saying anything. Just like stand your ground.
Can I, while I'm in my hiding spot, how close is the rock? Because I'm not that far away from the darkness. Is it within 30
It would
feet
be
of me?
about 30 or so feet away, yeah.
Okay. Using a sorcery point, let me double check that I might not be able to, I'm realizing I might not be in the right lunar stage to do this, but... Oh, no, I'm not. I'm in full moon. Okay, I don't have blindness deafness. I was just gonna make it blind.
Isn't that a con save?
Something like that.
Against a very
But I can settle. I can settle
You could
spell.
certainly try. The creature is confused by this perfect black orb. Not quite as effective as the smoke screen because it draws attention by the fact that it's a perfect magical darkness sphere. It is going to attack the orb twice.
Good thing you're not in that orb.
For the people in the darkness.
Yeah.
What did y'all roll? We got a 22 from Amon.
I got a 17.
17 from Niall.
I
16
I think Aqua
and
was
a
also
12.
17.
And then Aqua, what'd you get? 17?
17.
Okay, so not bad. Nico.
Am I a
I'm
snake?
gonna roll 2 attacks.
Okay.
How do I want to determine this?
I'm gonna be some birdseed.
Maybe with disadvantage, right?
It would be with disadvantage.
And then maybe
it also doesn't know what it's trying to hit.
Yeah, I'm small. I'm like this big.
Okay, so we'll do this. There's
little
5
Pringle
of you
scan.
in the darkness.
Yep.
Plus the cart.
And horses.
So the horses are included with the cart.
Rest in
Eats all the
peace.
horses. That's gonna happen. Okay, so we're gonna roll a d6 to see who it hits if I roll high enough to hit one of you.
Fair enough.
So we'll say the cart is a 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll go 2 is Nico. 3 is Kuno.
The
4 is
pokes the metal
Nile.
and just
5
shatters
is
the beak.
Aqua, and 6 with the highest
Like a
stealth
cartoon.
is Amon. So we're gonna roll a d6 first to see who, if anything. I love that the Rock said that. Thank you, Rock.
Also,
He's keeping track.
could it be that if I can, since I can see that it's about to attack, if I see it going to attack one of the people, could I like shove them out of the way, or because like is there a way to like
really? Because you got to think about it in combat sense. Is you don't have a reaction to shove someone. This is its chance to attack as it's kind of seeing if it's worth hitting. I rolled a 4, so the first target on the first attack is going to be Nile. Again, it can't see you. It's rolling with disadvantage. It only has a plus 13 to hit, so
You're
should be
fine.
Fine.
as long as it doesn't roll a 2 or higher with disadvantage, you're fine. Okay. I rolled really shit. It's only a 6 and a 7, so does an 18 or 19 hit.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm being an asshole. I should stop. It is okay. The damage is not even that bad. I am gonna let it roll damage. You take 31 piercing damage.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I just get
And then it is going.
I'm almost
It
dead.
is going to attack again. Roll a d6 to see who. That's a 4.
Die.
I'm
No!
gonna interception fighting style when it hits.
Okay,
You
I'm
can't
assuming
see.
as Nile gets hit, Kuno, you walk up to Nile or get up to where Nile is and get
Yeah,
ready to.
Yeah.
I mean, can
It's dark and spooky.
What is your
You're
AC,
blind.
Nile?
Me? Oh.
My AC is 15.
I rolled a 1 plus
But misses me.
13 is 14.
Doesn't that one in
Christ.
combat miss no matter what?
I rolled.
Oh,
Oh,
he's-
it's
he's-
disadvantage. I
disadvantage,
rolled a
yeah.
nat 1 and a 17.
Damn.
The second attack misses. It does kind of notice that it hits something, so it's kind of digging around. I will say, because you guys are aware of its presence and know what's going on, you guys are mostly able to kind of stay out of its way. It doesn't have a lot of feeling in its beak to know that it's rubbing up against you necessarily. It does kind of nip at the cart a little bit. Yeah, it still thinks something's in there. It's still looking.
I did like
I'll give
shout
you
in
all. I'll give you all an opportunity to do something in return here before it attacks again.
I don't know what
All
to
of
do.
us?
Yeah, everyone. I'll give you guys a round of actions here.
pain. I don't know if I could do much. I just gotta like peck the shit out of.
I'll cast slow on the area of the creature. Like where I
Okay.
can guess, because it just attacked. I
Yeah,
can
you
hear
saw
it
a
in front
giant
of us.
fucking beak.
I didn't see anything.
or
It's
you
talking
didn't
spooky.
see it. Oh shit.
Because it's just darkness. So I
It's
can
just
hear
dark,
approximately
yeah.
where it is. So I'm going to go above head level and cast slow in a 40-foot cube.
A 40-foot cube. Okay.
Yep.
40-foot cube is large enough that I'll say you aim in the right direction. You can hit. It's a wisdom save.
Wizzy, please.
DC 17, I believe.
Correct.
That's a 16. 12 plus 4.
Oh.
It is slowed.
Yo.
Penalty to Dex or to
How-
AC,
how
Dex
many-
saves, and I can't use reactions.
How many of us are in the shadow?
All of you except for Soren and.
Can I do something?
Yeah. What do you want to do?
Can I cast darkness on its head?
You can. I mean, it's moving around quite a bit, like kind of
But,
curious.
like-
so it'll be
But
like, a
where
orb.
the beak would be entering, where how you got close, I would kind of want to extend the darkness further to like make it so it's like freaks out probably, like maybe.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. I will say, with darkness, it does have verbal components.
I don't
so,
care. That's fine.
All right. You cast darkness.
At
It
this
kind of
game-
rears back a little bit, and it does actually like kind of move backward, just kind of like, who the hell is causing? I'm gonna see if it.
It's got to beat a 12.
It did. Actually, and it has advantage on perception checks. With a natural 17, it definitely looks over and is looking at you. Again, it kind of swings its beak towards you, and then kind of like dinosaur style, where it's got to put its head to the side so its eye can see you. It's kind of looking towards you, Soren.
Can I, as it looks at Soren...
we'll let Moss go and then Amon.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Moss.
I'm going to... It won't blind it, but that is the spell's purpose. I'm going to... Not blowing my cover, I'm going to use a spell or a sorcery point to subtle spell. And I'm going to color spray in its face. Okay. And it's just a dazzler. It's like a bunch of fire, like silent fireworks. Just
I was debating whether to cast fairy fire on it or.
That is so funny. A subtle color spray, as one does.
No spell. Basically, Moss just reaches his hand around while he's peeking and color.
Okay. Starting with the creature that has the lowest current hit points, so just it. Each creature affected by the spell is blinded until... How does this...
It works like sleep.
Yeah, okay.
Like I said, there's no way.
6d10. Yeah, there's no way it's going to beat, so you're just kind of distracting it. Fair enough.
I'm just trying to stick
it. Consider it distracted. As it kind of looks towards you, it is now looking back between Soren and where this color spray came from, where it saw the after effect, but can't really see where you are, Moss, at least for now. Amon, what are you doing?
Amon is going... No, it's gonna just fucking start attacking this shit. Amon is gonna get on the cart and tell everybody to just fucking run, and I'm going to drop concentration on the darkness, and instead I'm going to twin cast a 3rd level invisibility and bit everyone else that was in the darkness except for me, turn them all invisible, and I'm gonna whip the reins on the cart and just try and fucking dash through these trees and try and just...
Okay,
through the canopies.
That's a lot. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, twin cast 3rd level invisibility. That is dope. Let's take a look.
When you cast a spell at 3rd level or higher, you can target 1 additional creature, and I'm twin casting it, so I can get 4 creatures.
I think by rule, once you upcast invisibility, you cannot twin cast it. That's at least
all it says is well, I guess
it says when it targets more than 1 creature.
As long as the spell at the level it's being cast is incapable of targeting more than 1 creature. So when you upcast it, it is no longer able to be twinned.
Yeah, who's still better than none?
You can get...
Make it invisible.
Jesus. Yes, that is horrifying.
There's just some death bird flying around.
If we can't see it, we don't. It doesn't exist, right, guys?
Yeah, that's how it works.
Maybe it'll get spooked. Maybe it'll scare itself by being invisible.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't see myself.
Yeah, so unfortunately that would not cut it.
Okay.
Great idea.
There's still a floating orb of darkness in there too.
There is still a floating orb, and I'll say that hasn't happened yet because you would know how your abilities work. Yeah. So I won't say you drop darkness.
Okay.
While you're thinking, Aqua or Kuno, anything else? Yeah, Aqua, what you got?
I'd like to heal Niall, just saying.
The same thing.
Okay.
All his organs are coming out.
Both level 2? That way, max health, just in case.
I was gonna just lay on hands.
Oh, that sounds even better than what I had.
He's just got these magic hands who can heal people.
Yeah,
right.
I was gonna give Niall 20 HP.
Oh my god, okay. Now it's up to 34 out of 45 now, looking pretty good. Doing the 2nd level Cure Wounds, Aqua?
Yeah, fuck it. Let's make sure it's max level.
Cool. Go ahead and roll 2d8 for me, please.
2d8. Oh, it goes. Where is it? It's everywhere. Not prepared because I didn't think we were gonna get attacked right away. Rookie mistake.
You rolled a 6 for the 3rd time in a row. I'm sorry.
666.
What?
Little,
What did I
little
do?
do you know it's a contested roll.
Oh.
Okay, that's a 7 and 7. 14.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
14
dice.
plus you get your little modifier, so that's 18 healing. You are full health.
Experience.
Let's go. Oh, do not
How
add
was
that as
that?
temporary HP. Do not do that. There you go. Yeah, no, you're looking great.
So
I'm
maybe
fine.
the bird doesn't want to be friends.
I figured out what I want to do.
All right, what are you doing?
Okay, this time I'm going to turn around and just tell everybody to run towards the canopy, and then I'm going to walk out of the darkness, whistle really high at it, and then cast Thunder Step right on its foot and teleport 90 feet in the opposite direction of the group.
So you're going behind it?
I'm getting its attention by like whistling right underneath it, thunder stepping on it, and then getting just as far from the group as possible with 90 feet. Whatever's opposite from
So
it.
if the group is going away from where it's looking, so you would be teleporting basically behind it. Would be the opposite direction. Okay. All right.
I want to still be visible. So just like to the side of it, 90 feet away.
Okay.
I want it to know that I hit it and that I'm this way.
Okay, you all hear Amon give you these instructions as he begins to step out of the darkness bubble that he's created. Who's running? Where are you guys going? I imagine the group outside, you would hear this as well. Who's doing what as you're about to thunderstep?
The bird.
I'll probably grab Nico and we'll fucking Misty Step.
Am I a football?
I was also thinking of grabbing Nico and just kind of like line backing my way through the forest. We
Misty
both
Step
pick up
is
Nico by an arm and we're like, well, what have you? No, you take her.
Misty Step is one person, but I do appreciate the memes. Dimension Door allows you to take someone with you.
So
Gotcha.
Aqua
I just
picks
figured
up
you could
Nico
carry
and
it
then
and
Misty
then run.
stomps
Aqua picks up Nico and Nico falls to the ground.
And Kuno catches them.
His arm.
You just hear Kuno go, she tries.
She tries. You guys run off easily. Well, you start running off anyways.
Hoping Niles behind.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
so
leave
I
our
could be the
horses to die. Goodbye,
Hey,
horses.
Amon
It's kinda like
cast
Yeah.
Thunder Step. Go ahead and roll 3d10.
Ah, big booms, Amon.
boom, boom, boom.
19.
Oh.
Yes.
19
Above
and
average.
thunder damage. Above average, let's go.
I'm sure it takes
the
half.
creature kind of reels back. Is like, oh, what the hell? And you disappear. Thunderstep not being concentration, so you still have the darkness spheres up. At this point, due to how this creature works, we are going to have to enter initiative to resolve this. So
Don't
Yeah.
forget he's slow.
Let's
We're all
go.
die.
he is slowed. Very, very,
No
very good
reactions.
point.
Oh, yeah.
No
No
reactions.
reactions.
And only one
That's very
attack or
good.
bonus action.
Get him!
We're in Foundry, everybody. Give me a second here, and I'll flop you guys over.
Flop us.
Also, everyone except for Nile, who just got. Oh no, you got fully healed. Make sure you long rest in Foundry as well. since
Is
we
anyone
did.
driving the cart away?
Oh yeah, let me
Per
long
chance?
rest because I'm
Definitely
fucking.
not.
Olive grabbed the cart.
Let me long rest because I'm fucking hurting, and it's not
No,
even.
no.
Niles taking the cart and leading the horses to safety.
Yes.
You know what's funny? All that 29 HP is not even any of Bugs doing. It's me. God, this is so
we're
great.
using generic green map again.
I would have
Ooh,
hid. I
will
want to let
fall.
everyone. I want to let it be known. I would have hid with my horse. I
You would
didn't
have
put-
hid in a tree with your horse.
I'm not in a tree. I'm at the base of a tree.
What
did I say? I climbed a tree.
Carry the
I
horse.
like the idea of you and your horse being in a tree. That's all I'm gonna say.
I
Throw
said I
it over your
did with my
shoulder.
horse.
I think that'd
horses
be
can
good.
climb.
Fireman carry.
The horse
That
in
is
a tree.
true. I don't think a horse can climb a tree, but horses can climb. All right, everyone roll initiative, you nerds.
I'm gonna put up a picture to prove you wrong.
Of a horse climbing
Are
a tree?
we in different spots?
He photoshopped.
I haven't moved you around yet. Just roll the initiative and I'll move you guys around. Cause
Oh, that's unfortunate.
All right, let's go. I'm rolling like shit today, guys. I'm rolling like shit today.
Oh, I never put a mon on. That's what happened. There we go.
Like shit today.
No, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong.
No, I already
You're
moved
gonna
myself
be. Where are you?
I moved him myself north. I didn't know what he was
Where-
facing, so I just moved myself 90 feet more north.
Where's the little
I
thing?
understand. There we go.
Hey, where's that little thing that lets us manually roll? It's not there anymore.
Oh my fucking
hold on.
god, are you shitting
Hoping you get that one. Oh no.
me? Yes. I'm gonna kill myself.
Please don't get eaten.
It should load.
Hey,
Sorry.
hey.
Let me know. Let's see.
Does a mon make a good snack if he's undead? Or do you think he tastes moldy?
Hey, Marsh, let's let it be known
Probably
that we
mossy.
rolled the same amount. We rolled the same amount.
We
Okay.
have 2.
I rolled a 1, but I rolled got a 3 instead.
Oh, okay. At least I'm not the only one at the bottom.
Yeah, I'm down right there, down there with you.
You got a 3 total, Soren?
Yeah. Oh wait, I can.
Alright.
Wait, can I click on that and type it in instead of clicking on initiative on my character sheet? I think that's what I did. Oh, there it is now. Okay.
There you go. Yeah, I just re-edited it to you, so it was there. Okay. You guys are all. You guys are all here.
But they're in an order of darkness.
Soren is over here a little bit.
Yeah, I'm like,
Over here. And
Like-
there's a 15-foot
My initiative
radius.
is wrong. I put it in wrong. It's actually a 10.
Okay. There's a 15-foot radius of darkness there, and there's one up in the air here as well, covering the creature's head a little bit.
And where
Dude,
are
10
the trees from us?
No, you said 10 total for initiative?
Yes.
10? Yes, okay. Thank you. There's a couple of trees here. We'll say there's Moss is up against the tree, so there's one there with Moss. Soren is hiding half behind one, not up a tree. And then they're just loosely spread kind of in this area. There's about 40 or 50 or so, but they're not super close together.
Mhm.
Just kind of like
4
that.
of us ran.
Moss, you're up first.
I'm up first. Well, that's rather unfortunate.
Followed by Uno and Niall.
Make sure. Sorry, I'm seeing what spells I have and what they can do. I just don't need that.
You know, as a cleric,
It is
Nice,
possible
I'm
for you to kill a rock. It is very difficult for you guys to kill a rock. At least not without permanent casualties. That's all.
If we kill this rock, do we get 2 level ups?
No.
You get half.
It's not worth it, guys. Let's just run.
That's as much
You get
experience as it's worth.
If you kill it, you get the joy of surviving.
Oh, screw it. Moss is gonna tear his face off. Dream Reaper.
Pick us all up and
Yeah.
start running.
You get reaped up. Let's do it.
All right, you know,
The
maybe we
Drip
could.
Reaper.
A drip reaper.
Drip Reaper.
It's just because he
I
dripped
hate
out of
it.
his mouth.
Yeah.
He's really snotty.
He's a little stuffy.
And is that a
Well
bonus
congested.
action or a?
It is a full action for you to turn into the reaper.
I figure. Do I have a bonus?
Yeah, what do you think you are, a moon druid?
He wishes.
Who do you think you are, a moon druid?
You're not even a
Got
moon
him.
druid. Don't even.
No, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah, your wild shape takes an action too, so
Ha!
Okay. I'm good.
By the
It looks
way,
like I don't-
The
not
rock
anything.
also rolled a 2.
Yeah, let's go. What's their? What's their?
No.
They are
Actually-
last in initiative.
I'm going to just move up to it and just like look all of the tendrils out, being as big and scary as possible.
Are you guys fighting this thing? You guys are wild.
No,
All right.
I'm running.
I'm trying to
I'm
scare
running.
it.
Looking it.
I
You're
just
trying
want
to
to
scare
lick
it. I understand that. You want to lick it. Not this again. All right. Kuno, you're up with Nile and Aqua on deck.
Yeah.
Throw
So
some
this
oil
tree
on that
line's
bird.
not very thick, right?
Yeah, it's like a sparse woodland area.
Okay, I'm gonna use my action to summon Camilla.
Yeah.
It took me just a little bit of a second to remember that you named your fucking camel Camilla. I was like, who's Camilla?
Why are you summoning?
You guys remember Camilla, Kuno's girlfriend? She's been
All
with
right.
us this whole
I don't
time.
have an image for your camel, so it's
I'll
just
find
the
one for you
default D&D Beyond monster. So there's Camilla. Camilla the camel.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop on.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna remove Camilla, but we know you're on Camilla.
Yeah, we know.
What's camel speed? What's camel speed?
50 feet, slower than a
Camel.
horse.
Did you name
Zoom
it
in.
Camilla because Camelilla?
Yeah.
I think so. I think
It was that
that's
or Humphrey,
correct.
so it was between the two.
Humphrey's so good. All right, 50 feet of movement plus you can action dash,
Not
I
camel.
think, or is Fine Steed? Do you have to summon Fine Steed, or is it just there? Right?
It's like after you cast the spell, it's just like find familiar. We just kind of like bring it out of its little
yeah,
pocket.
it's just like a Pokemon. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I'll say you still have an action, so you can action dash as well if you want to.
Oh, cool.
Yeet 100 feet out of there. I'll let you have
Is
that.
it possible for me to grab someone and like put them on and put them on Camilla? Like, can I use that as my action?
And then just do a regular dash.
And then just regular movement. Like, use my action to
Yeah.
pick someone up, and then regular movement the 50 feet.
Yeah, I'd let that happen. Assuming Nico is willing, which I don't imagine why they wouldn't be. You pull Nico onto your trusty Camilla.
I grab them by their backpack, and then I just pop them on.
Oh yeah.
Little legs kicking.
And you guys
Put them on
move.
backwards.
Wait, why is it saying?
Let me know if it gets close.
Oh, 'cause I moved you guys. Okay, so you guys were here, so you guys can move 10 squares. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. Okay, you're moving away. Absolutely. Niall, you're up with Aqua on deck.
Hey, grabbing the horses.
You
And
get on a horse. Fair enough.
go
Zooming at horse speed.
at horse speed.
So action plus movement, I think, gives you 120 feet. I think horses are 60 feet.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
So that gives you 120. So you're zooming. Okay.
I'm zooming. If you guys want to stay and fight this thing, have fun.
And they buff
No, I was
Camilla.
like-
Aqua, your turn.
I was like,
Okay.
I got somewhere to be.
I'm casting a distraction.
Cast
gonna-
distraction. I love that spell.
It's called Conjure Animals.
Ooh, give me some
Alex!
food.
Bird versus snake. I'm casting the giant snake.
I think the rock is still bigger.
It's
It is
better
bigger,
than,
but
it's
it
better
is-
than us.
But a giant snake is a unique prey. I
Mhm.
like it.
Ooh.
Bird
And
versus snake.
Aqua, you said you don't know stuff about nature.
Now I'll let you
This is
decide. Are we
probably-
looking at a constrictor or a coral snake? I'll let you decide.
Ooh, what's the? What looks
It's
scarier?
more health,
Giant
but a
constrictor.
constrictor snake is way cooler. It's basically what the difference is.
I want the whatever looks the scariest to the bird.
All right, constrictor it is. Hell yeah, let's do
Woo,
it.
okay.
Wow.
Perfect.
I'm
And
assuming you put
then-
it right up in his business.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'm also going to run away, but I feel like we all shouldn't go in the same direction. Is a guess. I don't like that. It says
Scatter?
it too. Yeah. So I'm gonna scatter. So I will go more like northwest kind of thing.
Okay. And you can
For
move
30 feet, because I
feet.
can't dash or anything, so.
Cool. Nico, you're up with the constrictor snake on deck.
Okay. I would like to cast Mind Spike on the creature.
Ooh, okay.
Am I still within 60 feet of it? Kind of adjacently?
Because he only moved 50,
is-
so.
Right? Like a soft 60?
Is like
I'd like to point out she would be
it's
sitting
like,
behind Kuno, not beside.
Yeah,
because they're on a
yeah.
camel.
That's true. So you're
How long is the
65
camel?
feet away. How long is the camel?
Okay,
You
what if
might
I
be in range. It's
hop
it's
off the camel, run
Don't
just
do
within range,
disadvantage.
cast a spell, and then just like moonwalk back to the camel?
moonwalk back to the camel. All right, because you're gonna moonwalk, I'll let you have it. You can go ahead and
Yes.
mind spike.
Okay, I want to mind spike the creature so that I know where it is. I
Absolutely.
don't remember. Can you cast a spell for me?
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Please.
target though
Make a-
because you are technically
Whiz.
not close enough. So we're just gonna do. Yeah, no, I understand.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, see, even the auto thing is like you're too far away. You can't guess it.
Because it doesn't understand to moonwalk.
Doesn't understand. Okay,
Doesn't
give me
get
that
it.
3d8.
13.
13.
Psychic damages.
And it has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yep. Please be stupid. Please be
It
stupid.
is a little stupid.
But
It rolled a
not by
12.
much.
I think that doesn't make it with a 16 total.
Oh,
So it takes
Okay.
the damage.
So it fails. So as long as I'm concentrating for the next hour, I know where on this plane it is.
Ooh, very helpful. Okay.
Nice.
And then you moonwalk back to the camel.
Moonwalk back to the camel
Okay.
with style.
Ending your turn. The giant constrictor snake is going to do the only thing it can do, which is not constrict because the creature is too big. But it can bite him. It's going to
Yep.
bite him.
Do it.
Hiata! I think that
go
hits.
big snake boy.
Chomp
Yeah,
chomp.
that hits. At 20 hits, that's 2d6.
Go Snake
That's,
Boy!
that's,
Go sneaky boy.
where's my other d6? There it is. Wappa! Oh, it's a butthole. No.
No.
It's a cat's butthole. It takes 8 piercing damage. Wacha-cha!
Whatcha? Distraction.
That's it. Distraction! Distraction saving throw. Soren, you are up with Amon on deck, and then it is the Rock's turn.
Well, I'm gonna get my horsey. My horsey loves me. And I'm going to. Damn it! I had a plan and then it went out the window.
I'm sorry.
No, wasn't you. It was just
blame the snake.
me. It was me, just like thinking that plan wasn't the greatest, so then I decided against it.
Oh. Sure, it was a good plan.
No, that's called maturity. I respect
Adapting and adapting to the situation. I'm just gonna. Ooh. Can I throw my blood at it?
I mean, if you want, if that's something you're into.
I mean, it would be. It would be. Maybe something slightly.
What kind of blood are you throwing at
I
him?
throw some blood at you.
I'm gonna throw. How many can I do? Can I do a lot? Because I can just constantly fucking.
Can I do that?
It would no, never mind. I take that back. I don't want to do this. I'm gonna just like cast dancing lights, make a glowing humanoid out of it, and ride
Now
away.
this is gonna blow your mind. Dancing lights is concentration. Do you want to
Yeah.
drop darkness?
Yeah, I want to drop darkness.
Yeah, just want to make sure. It is wild that cantrip is, but that makes sense. Okay,
Cantrip
dancing lights, and you're just going full distractor mode.
Yeah, I'm just putting a humanoid right. How are you
Doing the shuffle
there.
in front of him,
and just like doing the little way, doing the worm.
yeah.
Just like on the
Give
ground. doing the worm.
me a performance check.
Starts doing the
Would it be
Fortnite
decep-
dance.
Can I convince it that it would be deception? Because I am trying to trick it. Or would
Sure, I'll give you deception.
Oh, they're so nice to us today.
Let's go.
Yes. You know this bird will kick her ass and maybe
It's my
kill
first
someone.
roll above
This
a 5
bird
this session.
Hasn't even felt your hits yet.
None of us hit it yet. Except for the
Snake
snake.
hit it. Man, the mind spike.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, we got
If it's,
some- we got
if it's
some-
glowing,
Mind tickle.
if it's glowing, is it working, or if it's not glowing, does it work? For the dice, so I can type it in myself. I rolled a
When it's
21.
glowing.
I rolled
When
a
it's glowing.
15 plus 6, so 21.
That's fantastic. It's gonna
then-
make an insight check. +0. Nope.
I'm gonna go 60 feet in this direction because that's horse speed, right?
That's horse speed, yeah. All right. Ending your turn with a good distraction. Amon, you're up. You see most of your friends scatter, and you see Moss in Reaper form run up to it.
Amon is going to sigh as he runs up 30 feet. Because now he's got to make sure Moss gets out of there. And now should be 60 feet away from this fucking guy.
Yeah.
Is that 50 feet? Oh, I would
Yeah,
back
you're
up.
good.
I would back up 10 feet if that's 50 feet. Okay, I'd be back 10 more feet. And then I'm going to point both finger guns at it and twin cast Ray of Sickness at level 2.
Okay.
So,
Cast finger guns. Ray of
Yup.
sickness.
second level
Oh.
Ray of Sickness twice at this
There we
guy.
go. Second level. Okay. First one, roll. Just tell me what the D20 is.
Oh, you don't
Not
have
for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I got you.
7.
15 hits.
Sweet.
It's a big bird.
Yeah, and it takes 3d.
3d8.
Oh,
Yeah.
how do I get rid of 1? Okay, there we go. I figured it out. 3d8 poison damage, and it has to make a con saving throw.
Yeah. Con saving throw. This giant bird is terrible at those.
Listen, it's okay. So I did
That's
it twice.
that's a 27
That saves.
for the con save. Okay.
Gonna roll to hit again for the second one. I think
11
that hits.
definitely hits. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh fuck! I keep doing it. 4. Another 3d8, and then he has to make another con saving throw.
22.
That saves. That so saves.
Okay. Extreme save. Okay.
And that, I think that'll be it for my turn.
That's what you got. All right. Fantastic. Now it is slowed.
No, it's not.
Oh, is a concentration.
Oh, it's not.
Is Mind Spike a concentration?
I made an amateur wizard move.
Oh,
I forgot I was concentrating.
Rest in peace, everybody.
This is nothing like the
Die.
simulations.
It's
This
been
is
an honor
nothing
serving
like
with
what
you.
we practiced for. Moss, how many hit points does Moss have?
Oh no!
Because, like I said, we haven't finished fixing the Dream Reaper, so you do not have 195 hit points. I'm gonna say
But you
you were
could.
near.
It'd be really cool if
I
you
think
did.
it should have like around.
Well,
that.
because your
Like,
hit
that's
points change
reasonable.
depending on
The number of
how many
sentient
people,
creatures within our-
How many people you chew
Yeah.
on?
I think it's
and there were
2-mile radius?
well, there were 14 people because you have to include the horses, minus yourself. No, 7 plus
What about his
6 because the camel wasn't hung, so
Yeah.
it's 13. Yeah. I'm gonna roll 13d10
Oh wait,
to
never mind.
decide how many hit points you have.
Misinterpreted.
What if it was like
Hey,
Nice,
I like
nice.
that number.
Nice.
69?
Nice.
Hey, can I get a nice in the chat?
nice?
I'm gonna
Give me
nice-
some nice for 69.
Nice.
Okay, so we're gonna say you have 69 hit points. I think that's fair.
Nice in the chat was that 69 HP.
Yeah. Can I get some nice, please? Yeah. All right. It's just gonna hit you. I mean,
Nice.
that's what it does. It's gonna multi-tack, so it's gonna hit you with your beak and with the talons.
Oh,
Beak.
only on. Oh no!
It doesn't want to eat the snake at all.
Yeah. Because
think
the
you look-
snake
It
did
might,
hit
it
it.
might hit each of you.
I think you look a little bit more intimidating than a snake.
Yeah, that's actually a fair point.
I rolled a nat 20 is the problem.
Oh my god!
He got swallowed whole.
Nice.
That's the
my
problem.
God.
That's
That's 33 to hit.
It was nice knowing you, buddy.
Yeah,
Someone might have a reaction. I don't know. I think it popped up.
I have a
before.
reaction to Dream Snare.
Oh wait, is it? It might have been.
No, you're good. You're good.
I'm too far.
It's lost. Okay.
I know if I see a crit, then something happens too.
So, it does automatically max damage, plus an extra D8.
Oh,
I'm dead.
only 1d8, you know.
No
Only
big
1d8.
deal.
Wait, you're not dead. It says 41.
41
Plus
total, or
5,
is it
so
plus...
46
Oh,
total.
Okay, I thought it was plus
which is
the
fine.
33.
You still have 23 hit points.
Okay,
Yeah,
we're good,
yeah.
we're good.
In
I
the
thought it
park.
was the 41 and the 33 combined.
And then it's gonna
Imagine if
hit
it
you
had
with
multi-attack.
talons.
And it's gonna hit me with the talons?
The
But
snake
snake
is
looks so
aggressive,
yummy.
but you are like a weird dude who pulled off his face and then ran at it,
So
and
scared.
you detect it can tell there's some crazy magic going on with you.
Oh, great.
It's
I love
more worried
that.
about you than it is about the snake. It eats snakes like regular birds eat worms. It's not really worried. That's not a natural 20. That is not a natural 20. That is a 19 to hit.
Oh my god, that just fucking hits.
What's your AC? 18? Oh my god. Okay.
18.
Like regular.
Actually, I'm gonna shield. Fuck that. I'm shielding.
Oh, thank
The
God.
Reaper shields!
Do not fucking die, Moss.
Don't worry, I got
Fantastic. So that
Yes, too many
misses, so
contracts.
you don't take the damage, which is fantastic.
Oh, yeah, you would have been
Um,
unconscious.
So you are good. It is now going to fly.
Oh god.
Ah.
Don't forget, it's distracted by that little guy.
Yeah, pick it up by the
It
snake.
is distracted by the little.
He's trying his best. He's like, dude, like.
It is gonna move right here. It's gonna fly
Oh, God.
110 feet in between you two.
He's dabbing.
The snake does get an attack of opportunity, as does Boss.
Thank you.
The snake hits with a 19
That is
and
a...
takes 10 damage.
It's a 14 to hit?
14 does not hit. AC 15.
Oh!
All right,
Damn.
Moss, you're up. Not looking good. Been better.
Yeah, and it flew away from me, so that kind of... Damn.
Maybe heal yourself?
It's
I don't know.
it's got one thing.
With the way I can't heal myself. That's a luxury.
Oh, fair.
Where is... What is the... Okay, cool. I'm going to move my full movement. Which, with the Reaper, is 30 feet still. Cool. You said how far did it fly up?
About 110 feet forward, it landed on the ground.
Oh, okay. It's on the ground again?
Yeah.
Then I'm going to use Fey Dominance.
Ooh.
And I need every... Unfortunately, this is going to affect everybody else as well, but I need everybody to make a sanity saving throw.
Sanity.
Did we roll Fey Plague
Don't
today?
I have
No,
a
you
You
advantage?
did
Everyone-
not roll Fey Play today.
Everyone within 120 feet of me.
Okay, so I don't think. So is what?
Unless I'm able
How
to
do you do a
discriminate.
check of that? I don't have.
Is this advantage?
You have it in your
like,
character sheet.
Do I have advantage because of like charming and shit like that? I think we did that last time where the elves had
Yeah, you
advantage.
should have
For
advantage
Fey
on
dominance,
saving throws.
yes. Yeah.
And I rolled a 4
Saving
on my
throw,
faith.
okay.
Like,
My first one, I didn't know we had it with advantage.
You have 15 sanity save from the rock.
Okay.
don't mind me rolling a 12.
Hey, I have
I rolled a
17.
10, so I'm gonna re-roll. I'm gonna take a syringe that morning.
I rolled a 10 on my Fey Plague.
Okay, I got a 1
That's
now.
great. 10's great, right?
You should also take
Yeah.
a syringe. I wish I could give you one.
I don't have one.
When we
And
when we
10's
when we
great.
slow down, I was gonna try to make one in the city for you with like some like, but you know, how that turned out.
Come on, stuff happened.
Roll it.
Oh,
Roll
you know
it.
what? I
D6.
do regenerate 20 hit points actually from the Reaper
I
form.
rolled a 2.
What is that? 2 is.
So I'm
Under
actually
4,
at
it's nothing.
43.
2's not bad. No, it's a 2 on the D6.
Oh, sorry.
What did the bird roll?
15.
15.
Failure! It is charmed!
Oh, I failed too.
Means I failed too.
I think half the party failed.
I think
okay.
almost everyone is
You're
just
just
real happy
charmed.
with Moss right now. Yeah, it's just charmed. It's fine. Sorry,
It's okay.
I'm just looking at this. You rolled a 2, right?
Yeah.
Bad.
Oops, sorry.
Oh no! Hold on. You do not have to roll a d6. That's my bad. You rolled a 10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your con score is reduced by 3,
Cool.
which is not good. That's
No.
-1. That's -1 for you.
It's really not good.
Okay.
I
The
should mention
creature
it's
is
also
charmed.
charmed for 24 hours. And then after that, okay, I'm going to. It can't understand me exactly. But I'm going to try to either convince it to fly away or to come closer to the Reaper.
Okay. You just tell it to
Whichever-
flee.
Yep.
Okay.
And I keep flying until it, until it can't anymore.
All right. You tell
Out
it
to
to
the
flee.
ocean.
Out to the. Oh my god, that's cruel. Ending your turn, Kuno. You're up.
Now that I've seen it land in front of me, Nico's on the camel
Right.
now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it doesn't listen, it's getting reaped. So.
Where is the rock looking right now? It's just looking straight at us.
It is looking northward.
Okay.
It's like,
I'm gonna
God damn, I
drift,
got a
and I'm gonna go
long trip
south.
ahead of me.
You drifted on a camel?
Yeah,
I
Camilla
don't-
can do that.
Hell
Billy can
yeah.
drip.
Yeah.
Breaks
This
both of her
is
back
it.
legs though in the process.
Camel Tokyo!
Okay, I'll unsummon her, resummon her. She got new legs.
Camel Tokyo. God.
Camel
All right,
Tokyo.
you're going 50 feet this way.
Yeah, just down, like, yeah.
Sure. You can action and do another 50 feet too.
I was gonna look at my spells quick. Yeah, there's no spells. No spells in this character.
Man, my character's got no spells.
Yeah, it's
How do you
pretty
think I
fast,
feel?
no spells.
Can't do nothing. Now you're up next.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just deciding if I'm gonna go another 50 feet or not. I don't want to get too far from the party.
Why not? That sounds great.
Yeah, be out in the open for the bird. Oh, is there a tree still over here?
Less and less as you keep going.
And where's the nearest, like, next? Is there another group of trees nearby?
Make a perception check.
2 plus
2.
1, 3.
There's a group of trees behind you.
Ah, well.
You just turn around.
I'll just chill here. We cool.
Okay. Now you're up.
I'm going to keep running.
Hell yeah. You're off map, basically. You're doing great. Aqua, what are you doing?
Can I tell it looks a little distracted? You know what? Never mind. I'm just gonna pretend it is. Because I have faith that the snake's doing great. Because I haven't been paying attention. Can I? I'm going to become an even smaller target,
Ooh.
I would like to wild shape into my unicorn bunny, which I forget how to pronounce that. Almirage?
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 Yeah.
Oh, I did it first try. Yay.
Hell yeah.
I am a tiny,
Your
cute,
little bun.
adorable little bunny. And I'm
Beautiful.
gonna run 50 feet. Double dash, actually.
Holy
No,
shit.
wait, no, because I casted it. That doesn't count. So
Yes,
I'll
you just get to 50 feet.
just the 50
We'll say you
feet.
go kind of that way, so you're not running right into the rock. Awesome. Nico on the back of the Camilla, you're just kind of.
I shall take this moment to cast mirror image on myself after watching the Reaper get chomped. So that'll be me.
Cute little mirror image. Okay. All right. The snake is just gonna dash at the creature and start moving towards it again.
Get her.
Or you're up next.
Distraction! Bring the light with you.
Actually, the
Danger
constriction
noodle.
make a sanity save as well. It fails as well. It is also charmed.
It's also charmed by me. Yeah, keep doing what you're doing, buddy. You're doing great.
All right, Soren and then Amon.
Sorry, I'm mumbling to myself. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna fucking the light can move six. Wait, where's it at? Right. I said it was like right. Like here. Right
Yeah,
around
he was
here.
like dancing over here.
Yeah, it's like a little bit in front of all the blood. I can move it 60 feet, so I'm gonna have it charge the rock.
Okay.
Just runs towards it. Just like very stiff.
starts dancing again. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's doing the mockery, you know.
It looks like the
yeah.
Flash from the movie when he's going super fast.
He's going so fast. All right, Amon, what are you up to?
So,
The rest of the party is now far ahead of you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit down and cast invisibility.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my at-will invisibility and just sit down and wait for the rock to leave, and then worry about catching up to the rest of the group later.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
Just like looking out the window, just
watching the whole party at Chase.
middle school.
You go invisible, no worries. The rock is going to, at 240 feet around,
for the next 24 hours?
For the next 24 hours. If anyone would like to do the math on how far it's going to travel the next 24 hours.
240 feet every 6 seconds.
Oh my god, please
Yeah,
tell
that's
me.
2,400
Tell me
feet
that
a minute.
motherfucker's gonna crash into the ocean.
You're going to kill this bird, 100%. In 23 hours, Nico's going to be like, oh, the bird died. All right. The creature...
3,456 feet. I think, right? 24. You said 2,400 feet.
2,400 feet a minute, yeah.
Times 60 would be 144,000
an hour times
I
24
regenerate
hours.
another 20.
Is 3,456 feet.
Yeah, that bird's dead.
Oh my God, that's bird's dead as hell. He's circumnavigated the globe. All right. The rock continues drifting off into the sunrise.
Only 654 miles.
Moss just exhales out of the horrific monster face before he makes himself look like Moss, but still the Reaper. And it's just like, oh my god! What the fuck?
Yeah, things keep coming at us from the sky.
That's
I'm
true.
gonna start circling back around to try and find everyone.
I
I
can
was gonna
say,
say,
in
did
all
we
my-
notice that the bird's gone?
Yeah, you guys can look up. You can see the sky. Yeah, the bird's
gone.
flying away pretty quickly. It's hard to miss the sound of the bird flying
Well,
away.
he's being a gentleman now, and he's flying himself straight to the ocean. So
It's so fucked
I'll
up.
walk over to Moss and just, while still invisible, put my hand on his shoulder and just go, "You really had to fucking run at it?"
well, I figured I was the biggest, scariest looking thing, so And
I think
the
that just
Reaper doesn't do a whole. Can take a bit more punishment.
I think that just made you look like a bigger snack.
I feel like when I looked at it, could I have gained whether it was afraid of me at all when I ran at it, like all spider-like?
Nice.
It was less like fearful and more like confident in like,
okay.
a real fight.
Okay, it wanted a fair fight, but my whole plan was just to get up close so I could scare it away. Then it ran away, so I had to, charm it.
Just kind of nods and walks back over to his horse and just waits for everyone to get ready to
I
go.
thought the dark orb would have, I didn't realize it was so curious.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't either. I thought it would be like, oh, dark orb can't see nothing. I'm just gonna fly away.
I guess they're smarter than your average bird.
Can I look up at Niall? Because I've noticed seeing that Niall's walking towards me. Just to kind of put up my paws up, going like, pick me up.
That's you, isn't it, Aqua?
It's like this thing.
Aqua, is that you?
Little.
I just pick it up.
Hey!
It's got some heft to it. It's a
God.
bunny,
Big-ass
but
rabbit.
it's like
Like
it's
a
like a
jacket.
big ass rabbit. Yeah.
Why are you so heavy in this form? All right, you can't talk. Never mind.
Just stabs you with a unicorn horn.
Ow! Not
I
again.
don't love.
Every time I try to look at you, just another jab.
Oh, my eye.
Just like turning quickly, just looking at like just stabbing Niall constantly as it keeps looking around with little distractions.
You guys all kind of group up again.
What do I do with the snake?
It disappears after either a minute or an hour. I'm not sure.
So is the snake just
Snuggle
following
him?
this tiny little rabbit?
Just snuggles.
You could ride him.
That's what I just said too.
Oh,
Mount the snake as a bunny. That's fucking badass.
I would like to do that for the remaining of its time.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
absolutely.
You're just riding.
It lasts for an hour,
It dissipates and you just
Yeah.
fall.
which I
How
also.
many legs?
Wait, wouldn't your wild shape? No. How long
Wild
does
shape lasts
last
longer.
for?
It's like half your level,
Oh,
Like
okay.
hours.
so like 2 hours.
Okay, I
Yeah.
was waiting for
2 hours.
Bubbly to just squish the
I have-
snake.
I have an answer on
No,
how far the
the-
bird can get.
The
It's
constrictor
like
snake
640
is
miles. or so,
large.
Yeah.
No,
It's
it
crazy.
It's a large
was,
creature.
It's actually 112 miles for 24 hours. I found a D&D speed calculator.
God.
As we continue journeying, Niall wiping off
Or wait,
the,
no. Yeah,
the
no.
blood
Ross, can
from
you
the
do it?
initial beak wound, even though they're healed up, just to like.
Ross, can you clean the blood off of...
Oh, wait.
I can
The
sew
blood-
you. You can fix your shirt.
Sorry, no,
Oh.
yeah, it would be
I can put it back together.
all good there. All good.
672.
Yeah.
It's
It's
Moss,
very
can you clean me?
Oh, he looks at himself for a second. He's like, let me double check real quick. Can I still do that in this form?
Also mending Niall's clothes. I was just fucking.
You're
ripped up.
mending the massive
a
beak wound in his
Gash in
shirt.
my shirt.
We don't need to
Unfortunately,
roleplay. We don't need to roleplay
until I change
cleaning
back.
Niall every time Niall gets
No.
their
Well,
ass
I-
handed to them.
I can't until I
Very
change
important he's
back.
clean, okay?
We might need to for the moral support.
Yeah.
Also, we're gonna see
We
my parents. I don't want them to see me
continue-
covered in blood.
No,
That's fair.
when
we won't get there for a couple more days.
as soon as
Yeah,
I
you got
change
like
back,
5 more
I'll
days.
fix it.
Thank you.
All right. You guys continue journeying mostly northward, kind of following where the bird is going, but a little bit westward for the rest of the day.
You see that
Huffing and
dot on the
puffing.
horizon?
Yeah, it slowly gets
That's the
smaller.
bird.
I think it's
All right. Get rid of the rock there. You guys
Why he's behind
finish.
so fast.
You guys finish your first day of travel, this session anyways, which I think is your fourth full day, I believe.
Yep.
I think so.
You guys reach a area that begins to transition into farmland, actually. You saw a couple farms on the way back, and in fact, where you got that cart where the meteor crashed was a farmland, but that one was definitely associated with Flint Gate and seemed to be directly attached to the city, probably managed by the city itself. This one's a little bit more sparse, and partially it looks like the crops have already been picked. You continue to move through the night. Sun has set. I think probably Nile first of all, followed by a little bit of soreness from Moss, just from the beating that the Reaper did take. You guys call it for the night. And we don't need to go through every watch, but I know some of you guys had some conversations you wanted to do. So whoever wants to take the first watch on this day is welcome to.
I can take a watch.
Sure.
Can Kuno spend some of his... Kuno will also take watch, and while he's on watch, can he start whittling away at his hunk of titanium?
Very difficult to whittle a hunk of titanium, but you can slowly begin the
Calcine
process.
blade.
With my blade of calcine.
Oh yeah. What are you turning it into again? I
A
forgot.
pot.
You had a right.
Oh, right.
Why would I think it would be anything else but a
it's
fucking
a
pot? Yeah.
Kuno,
Yeah.
what are you making
A new pot?
out of the titanium?
Yeah, it heats very well, and well, the cast iron on this one's starting to wear, and it's starting to taste like iron. And I don't think titanium has much of a taste, as far as I know.
Fair enough. I don't think I've ever eaten off of titanium before.
Neither have I, and I think that is what kings do, so that is exactly what I am looking towards.
I think most nobility, in my experience, prefers the accoutrement of platinum or other, things that have like fake social significance.
But this came from a meteorite.
It did come from a meteorite. But a meteorite isn't going to work all day to make you money.
Kuno's just thinking about how to start his own trends now. He's like, I'm gonna make titanium the trend.
But I will say, you will have, without a doubt, one of the strongest pots in all of Patria.
I can't throw it anymore. I'd be scared of losing it. Unless I make a second one.
I mean, I'm mage hand. I can always pick it back up if it falls anywhere too far for you to reach.
Yeah, but the last one got crushed by the large tree.
Do you think this one could get crushed by a tree? Or do you think that the tree would, get stopped by the pot?
Considering it fell from space and the metal is not completely destroyed, I think it could withstand quite the blow.
Yeah, I think, this pot might not just be a pot. You might be making yourself quite the deadly cooking instrument.
Or a helmet in certain circumstances.
Or a helmet in trying times, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
What if you, added little, like a meat tenderizer on the bottom, just little spikes, and then you hit people with it?
Oh, I could. If I have leftovers, I could make a new meat tenderizer. I haven't been having much meat recently, so.
Part of me was tempted to see if I could convince that bird to fly straight back down, and we would have had plenty to eat. But I actually sent him to the ocean.
You don't think that will have any effect on the local environment?
No, because he won't stop flying for at least another, I want to say 12 hours?
Well, I mean more so that he is gone from here.
Oh! Is that the thing that could happen?
I think Aqua would know much more about it, but
Right, well, I mean, I certainly hope nothing bad will happen in its absence, but I can't imagine a giant murderous bird was doing anybody any good.
it's like but perhaps its presence was keeping other things out.
I think there's bigger things that would live here than a rock, I think.
Dragons?
I don't know if I mean, I guess maybe a dragon could be afraid of it. I don't think my brother would have been.
I did not know your brother was a dragon.
You didn't? Oh, right.
Painting thing.
Right.
FOMO.
Yeah. So, just to fill you in, my brother, his name is Gregorius, and he's a moonstone dragon. He's gigantic, biggest one you'll ever see. But most of the time, he's just looked like a dragonborn for posterity's sake. And then there's my sister Anselma. She's a dryad she was tending to the growth, but I'm pretty sure she's run out on my mum. Which, honestly, can't be happier for her.
It sounds like being away from your mother is very beneficial to your family.
You know, it's definitely eye-opening.
If one of you wants to give me a perception check,
I think Moss should.
On.
Okay.
Can I make a sleight of hand check?
With advantage?
Yeah,
because he. I don't think Kuno would be helping you. Actually, I don't think it would be with advantage.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I rolled 2 critical fails.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check as you're trying to finesse your
2 critical. I got really really into telling the story.
Fuck, I butchered it. 6
oh
total.
no.
6 total. All right. It's
still in the early stages, you know. I'm still like getting the whole circle thing going. It's gonna be an oval by the end. Like this turkey pots.
Eventually, you realize a gravy boat. Hell yeah, a titanium gravy boat. You guys eventually realize that it is halfway through the night, and you wake up. Aqua and Amon, I believe, for the second watch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think Aqua wanted to do the next watch.
Yeah.
If one of you wants to give me a Persopadu, please.
Do you want to do it, Amon?
I'll give you advantage.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that was a 2. I gotta roll this somewhere else. Nope, that was no better. What number is that? Perception is a... I can do math. What number is that? 13.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool tonight. This far away from the city. You kind of have to bundle up a little bit more.
Brr. Can I go wake up Soren?
Sure. Soren, you feel
on, watch
awkward.
this.
Just screams in his fucking pillow. Just as loud as possible.
Soren, you know I wouldn't wake you up unless it was important. Besides, I knew you would probably kill me if I tried to wake you up, so...
if no one is dying, then it's about to be you.
I was gonna say, I'm dying. Does that count?
Immediately, I meant. In the next 2 minutes.
It's about that. Can you just come out, please?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Amon, I brought Soren.
I advised her not to wake you, but she does her own thing.
Okay, Soren, sit beside Amon. And I'm standing up, kind of in front of the fire, kind of pacing. Okay, so I have 2 favors from Soren, I think, and 1 favor from Amon. And I finally have a favor, and they actually are both the same for the both of you. So, yeah, here we go. Are you ready?
Shoot, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, I
kiss
guess
or
as
something?
ready as I'll ever be.
I want you to kiss each other.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait, I might change my. No.
Like, fuck saving my life. I need you to
I
kiss.
was writing fan fiction as we speak,
I'm
just
gonna
like,
cast
and then
Kiss the Maiden when I do it.
Okay,
We're both
so
boys.
so we now know that I have a time limit. Haha, confetti. My favor is that if I do die, if I don't make it, can you both look after Niall and Egg? I would say Greg, but I think Greg kind of dies with me. But can you guys like protect them when I die and make sure they're okay? Make sure Egg lives like a full life. Make sure Niall stays with his family and gets rid of whatever inner demons he's got going on, and just protect them. That's my favor. That's what I want.
Amon will hold his hand out in a handshake.
Put my hand back.
I'll shake it, and
It's a little clammy.
I'll do everything in my power to keep Niall and Egg safe.
Yay! Thank you.
Soren nods. Yes.
Do I shake your hand too?
I mean, I guess.
I
Usually,
was just sealing the contract.
Usually I usually bind contracts with blood.
Oh, whatever works for you. It doesn't matter to me. I think I have some bleeding from my back, so I'm not too sure.
I do not see blood on your back. You were just making that up.
Just dead flesh.
Yeah. All right. I guess in this one instance, we don't have to cut our hands.
I really don't. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, Aqua. I don't know how you haven't gotten like necrosis or something.
Sepsis.
Yeah, sepsis or just some like it hasn't spread, which is good for you.
What? My clamminess?
No, the dead skin on your back.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if like flakes are coming off or
Good
anything. I haven't really checked.
Good skincare routine everywhere but her back. That's where she can't reach.
Jesus.
And that's when we find out that's why she's dying.
This is bad skincare routine, yeah.
Just like can't reach that part of her back, so like it just doesn't get done. So
You got hella back knee. You got hella back knee.
Oh,
So-
Rockwood.
I just can't reach it. No, and she never thought to ask anyone to get it.
I'm a strong, independent
gotta
woman.
moisturize.
For like however old they are, 30 whatever years,
Yeah.
32, 36,
She's
35.
she's double jointed in the fact that when she bends her arms like that, it specifically bends them outwards so
No,
she
wait.
can't bring them in.
Greg
awful.
does it.
Stop.
He just kind of sticks to my back, just slides down.
Just cover it.
That's
Like
so
one of those like
fucking gross.
hands you'd get in an arcade.
But it wipes
Yeah,
off.
little sticky hands.
You like
yeah.
you like give him the lotion, but he just wipes it off like instead of adding to it. But yeah.
He's just like, why is this my life?
But yeah.
Aqua doesn't understand that frogs have very porous skins. It just absorbs into Greg and
Actually-
doesn't go on her back at all.
Actually,
slowly poisoning
because
Greg.
because not agreeing to things in blood is just against Lauren, and he's like feels like this is a binding contract that he promised. He's gonna pull out his knife, and he's gonna poke his pinky, and he's gonna offer hold it out to Aqua to poke hers.
You can poke mine.
I mean, this will hurt, and he just pokes it, drawing. And he does a pinky promise with Aqua.
Okay.
Yay!
So cute.
Sorry, this is the most we've touched. This is weird.
An unbreakable pinky promise.
Yeah. It is binding.
Cool.
Also, maybe how you get diseases. No one knows about that yet. And also, there's magic to cure those.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to say.
Is that
okay,
it?
you can go back to bed now, Soren.
What was the result of the perception check, Aqua?
13.
13?
Since I'm also up, can I help, or is that already with advantage?
The roll already happened, yeah.
Okay. It would happen before I woke up, I guess.
Yeah, I just needed a reminder of the roll. Aqua, as you were like, okay, thanks, everything's fine. You hear a sound coming from where you're sleeping.
Maybe not everything's fine. I just heard a snap.
Like after our...
Like, just right now. I just heard a twig snap.
Well,
I'm gonna freeze for a
is this
second.
after our pinky promise? Our pinky promise?
This is after.
Okay.
Could I look around to see
Yeah,
if I see anybody in the darkness since I have
I'm standing right
120
here,
feet of
sword.
dark
Time
vision?
to
Come
make
on,
good
look
on
to
that
the
pinky
side.
promise.
You guys can make perception checks, sure. You keep hearing little snapping, cracking sounds.
I got a 100.
Oh.
Look at this shit.
What about egg?
25.
It's just a beaver.
25.
Yeah, I was in that 20.
Well,
Yeah,
Another
you
family of house cats.
you're looking around. You see the egg twitching.
Egg.
Aqua,
And
your egg
cracking.
is twitching and cracking.
Huh? What?
Is that...
I think you need to come up with a new name.
No, it's gonna stay egg until I can figure. Oh wait, maybe yeah. Oh my gosh! Did the water break? No, that's not what this is. Oh my gosh!
That's what happens, Aqua.
I hate that.
You confuse all your animals and how things are.
Kinda.
I think-
no
I
one
think
really
us-
taught me anything. I
I
kind of
think the
just
best-
learned this on my own. Sorry,
I
come
think
on.
the best thing to do. I saw a giant hummingbird being born once. Just let it do its thing.
Yeah.
Should I hold it just in case?
No, don't touch it at all.
But you could ruin it. You don't know how it hatches. You could ruin it in the
That's
process.
true. I might break its
You
neck
just
by
you just
accident.
said yeah.
Don't
might do that
even if
you might
it's
do that afterward too. Be
even if
careful.
you think it's struggling, just let it hatch. naturally.
Aqua's
I'm
like
running up to it, I'm just gonna sit by it and just watch. Like
As you run up to
Violent.
it, you hear as a hoof cracks through part of the shell.
It's a freaking hippogriff. I don't know.
It's
what
like
it
covered in
has.
goo and.
Is it a unicorn born
can
out
I
of
shake
a-
the hand?
Shaking.
You touch it?
I would. No. I'm just
Aqua,
very
remember, restrain
excited.
yourself. Let it finish the
Right,
process.
right.
Then have your whatever.
What do you-
Niall is asleep like
what-
3 feet away.
You want to take bets on what it is?
Don't lick the baby. Stop. Don't lick the baby.
So
Don't lick the
I
baby.
put
I'll do
five
it, but
gold.
it's-
I put 5 gold that it's a unicorn.
I'm going
I mean, it
to
probably
lick
is.
the baby to get rid of all the goo after. Because I think I saw some animals do that when their newborns are born.
I'm not entirely sure, but I think that's
I
only
don't know
live
either.
birds. I think that's
I
live
don't know
birds.
about you, Amon,
Yeah,
but I
Aqua,
think
I
hooves
keep
come out
defending you
of
like
eggs.
Aqua. I
You'd
mean,
be surprised. There's some crazy shit in the Feywild.
Oh, fuck.
This is
Aqua,
not
you would need-
entirely.
wait, how big is the
unnatural.
hoof? How big does it look? Like decently sized?
It's like it's pretty small. It's maybe like 3 inches across.
3 inches
Oh my
across.
god.
Oh no! But no, I meant like the leg and hoof like together. Like how long is it? Like a
how long? Well, only the hoof is kind of sticking out, so you can't see the leg.
And
Still
then
a big ass
how
hoof.
big is the? You said it's like a roughly around like bigger than an ostrich egg, like about like around.
It's
that
a little
size?
bit bigger than an ostrich egg. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
It's
like a
like that
good
big.
sized pumpkin. Yeah.
So
Okay.
That's bigger than my head.
You
It is bigger
It's
than that,
either
for sure.
what if it's a satyr? I don't think I've ever seen a satyr be born.
What's a
They
satyr?
just kind of show
I
up.
can
one
only
day.
ever
If it wasn't-
picture satyrs as
Wait.
fully adult.
Yeah,
men.
they just
So if
show
you just
up.
birth
They
like
just
a 4-year-old
I don't think satyrs
Ah.
are born; they disappear.
Mars
they
is
just-
so glad they're asleep right now for that.
But also,
100%, yeah.
if Aqua,
Niall's still asleep
Aqua,
as this is
please,
happening
please,
next to
if Aqua, please, if it is a satyr, please do not lick it.
do
Why not? What's wrong? What's wrong with licking a satyr?
They carry a lot of diseases.
Apparently, I do too.
You have, yeah, but yours is not contagious.
Yeah,
That's fair. That's fair. No, okay.
Just
I'll
fully making shit up.
just wait
Just
for
fucking
it
with Aqua.
to keep hatching. Can I want to, as it's hatching, I'm going to hum a tune that my mom always hummed to me right before I went to sleep because she sang to me as I slept when I was little. So I'm kind of like, I'm like panicking and going like, Mom! And then I'm just gonna hum my lullaby that my mom sang me.
All right. You continue watching Egg, not the egg, but simply Egg, for the rest of your watch as the sun begins to rise. It moves a little bit more. Its hoof is still sticking out about 3 inches. It doesn't pull it back in, but it does not fully hatch.
Can I touch it now? Is this weird? Don't things normally come out right away?
I'd say put it in, like, I don't know. I'd say probably put it in the
Boiling
cart,
water.
rest it on like a blanket or
I'm-
something.
Going to lightly with my one finger, my pointer finger, touch the hoof gently. Like very, like if you're scared of touching something, you go like, oh, don't touch me back, kind of thing. But like I'm just lightly touching it because I don't want to hurt it, but I want to be like kind of touch it, give it a little wiggle, be like, you okay, bud?
A little tickle.
Like kind of like move the hand a little circle, like, you okay? But with a very light finger.
As soon as you make contact, you feel like the gooey viscosity of the inside of the egg that's still like on the hoof, so kind of squelches as it reflexively pulls back its hoof a little bit too forcefully, and in a different part of the egg proportionate to where its hoof was, a knee joint pops out of the egg on one of the other side as it like kicks back.
I told you don't touch it.
I may. Now it's a different body part. It's a knee. That's a good sign. It's moving. It's because it didn't move for hours, Amon. It was
Now-
really weird.
It is alive.
With how this creature is positioned in the egg, with the motion of the hoof sticking out and then the knee, a portion of the egg, which can be determined to be the top because it's a little bit oblong, has kind of sunken in. It is cracked around a circled area and is kind of sunken in to the
Kind of
egg
like-
just a little bit, like half an inch.
We can't see in. It's just. Or it's just
No, it's still hard shell.
Okay.
But it's like, is it cracking like as it's sunking in like a little bit, or is like the top
It's not actively cracking currently.
weird?
Either we sit here for the whole day and watch it hatch,
No,
or
no.
we very, very gingerly put it in like a little blanket.
It already
like
has
what
its
you have.
blanket.
You have it in your little thing that you made is like a sling. Like you can carry it around your neck in this little thing. Yeah.
Do you think because it's being wrapped around it, it might
know,
be hindering it from hatching out?
Yeah.
Why is everyone in our tent?
Niall finally
friend.
wakes.
Oh, the egg's hatching, kinda.
What a great segue. That was so good.
Morning, Niall. The egg's kind of hatching, so we're trying to figure
The
out
egg is
how to
hatching.
carry it without it being restricted.
How
But
about
then
just
at
the
the
sling you've been using for this entire time?
Or
well,
you could use that and then take it out though after you move it.
oh, so you're saying while traveling, have it on the sling, and then when we're done traveling, we take it out.
No, I meant just move it out of your tent so it doesn't.
Oh, actually get some fresh air. Oh, good
Yeah.
idea. Sorry, Niall, we didn't mean to wake you up. And I run outside with the egg.
How long have you guys been in here?
Get the light shining on it.
It's like 4 hours.
Like another 4 hours.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Don't
We
worry
weren't
about it.
watching. Don't worry about it. We weren't watching you sleep. We were watching the egg.
I was watching
Alright.
you sleep a few times.
Come on.
I got bored
I
of
watch
watching
all
the
the
egg.
time.
He was like, "Oh no, sleeping
It was so
child."
close to being chill. It was so close to being chill.
No,
I was watching the egg.
A little
Yeah,
slightly,
just watching the egg the whole time, and then it was just like, it ain't moving.
Aw, and then in the
I wasn't moving either.
All right, they're not.
Nice.
They're not moving either.
To be fair,
Just
sometimes
goes back and forth.
depending on what nightmare Niall is currently having, sometimes they're like smoking out of their face. So like,
They're moving a
you know,
lot.
it's occasionally just be like, oh shit, what's happening with Niall? Oh,
That's
never
not-
mind, they're fine. Dream's
That's
over.
now skincare routine.
That's his
Yeah.
That's how you get rid of. That's how Niall gets rid of his back knee.
I hate it.
out of the face.
That's the
Leave
real
the back
egg.
knee alone. All right, where are you putting the egg? What's the plan with the egg? As we need to please continue the journey.
My family.
I'm just gonna like still hold it in my hand around the scarf and like no, trip and fall. No, and then
You
Just
are
kinda
on
see-
horseback.
not yet, but will be. But I'm just gonna see if like the sun does anything to it, like nice.
You're gonna
fresh
put the egg under a heat lamp to see what
You're
happens.
gonna
Alright.
cook them?
cook 'em? Well, I mean, snakes go under
Babies
heat
have to be
lamps.
cooked eventually.
So
Yeah,
I'm
Babies
just
all
like,
have to be cooked
I don't know
eventually.
how babies
It's gonna be
work,
a
man.
process.
I don't know. I don't know either. And that's why I'm experimenting. Like, oh, does sunlight have to hit it? Because it was in a tent all night. So maybe it just needs a little bit of
You
sunlight.
put it in the sun for half an hour while everyone's having breakfast. No change. It's not actively hatching.
Okay, I'm just
Crack an
gonna
egg on the sidewalk. It might cook.
I'm just gonna like baby it in front, like the baby strap thing. What's words?
Baby Bjorn.
Um,
How are you traveling? Is what I actually care about. How you're sitting and eating breakfast, that's fine. But like, are you putting it in front of you while on horseback?
I think that might
not-
be best.
While you're jostling and shaking her? I just
Yeah,
want to
I'm-
make sure.
I'm not a druid, but I feel like
I'm not
jostling
either.
a baby isn't the best idea.
Yeah, don't
Put
you
it in
baby.
the-
Give
Oh my
this
God.
egg
Don't
this
shake a
shaking
baby.
syndrome. Don't take baby.
You can sit next to me in the cart and we can have it in just in the middle.
You make like a little
baby seat.
Yeah.
mound,
Did your
like
parents
a kratom
not
style.
A cradle of blankets. A cradle of blankets, like I've been
Yeah,
saying.
I like
Let's
to do
use
that
all our-
with Mon.
It's, I guess using all of our
Bedrolls and
Rope.
shit.
Okay, you guys make a little nest in the cart. Aqua, you feel much more comfortable.
Yep.
And you hope the egg does too. And you guys continue traveling. Niall, roll a d20, please.
Oh, it's my turn. Oh god.
Damn, I'm next. Pressure's on. Hopefully, I don't get a 6.
My rolls continue to be fantastic. That's an 8.
Oh, it's
Not a 6. Not a 6.
Not a 6.
I don't know what would have happened if that was a 6.
We'd have went home.
Hell
we
would
just-
have like
we
we
just
would
go
have done
home, yeah.
9 hells.
Walk into the 9 hells back. So don't you hate when that happens?
Yeah. Tuesday.
We actually leave the 9 house because we're already in there. That's what the third 6 sent us.
Within 15 minutes of getting on the road, it
Fuck.
begins pouring rain.
Eh.
Your travel becomes muddy and cold and uncomfortable, and Aqua is probably spending the whole time trying to keep the egg comfortable and dry, but also pretty, you know what I mean? It's a whole routine. You guys lose about half a day's worth of travel.
Oh,
Yes. Yes,
And
Kuno.
as we're walking or like riding, can we just have his cast iron pot out in front of him so he's like collecting rainwater?
Of course you can.
Is the titanium one hollow enough where I can do 2 pots or just?
Yeah, you could. It was hollow enough. It is more of like a, like a deep pot versus like the pot that you had originally. Like it was more like a stir fry pan almost. This is like an actual like pot. It can hold quite a bit of rainwater. It's just not very cooking friendly right now, the way the surfacing is done, but definitely hold a lot of water.
Kuno's gonna during this. Kuno's just gonna mosey on over to Niall. And Niall, question for you.
What is it?
Can you hunt?
Yeah, I can.
Well, I was thinking, that we could do a big dinner on our road trip. As you can see, I'm collecting water for stew, and some meat would go great in stew.
Alright, I can try and find something around here.
Wunderbar. I'm gonna mosey on over with his 2 pots of rainwater.
All right.
I can communicate with Camilla telepathically, so I just told her I can tell her what to do.
You're gonna tell Camilla to hunt.
Oh my god.
The next thing you see,
camels are great hunters.
All right. Have you ever seen a camel?
Niall,
hunt?
do you
No.
break off on your horse and go hunting, or are you gonna wait until you guys set up camp and then go?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till we set up camp.
Cool. You're beginning to get into familiar territory, so you know where you are. Okay, you guys set up camp for the night. Niall disappears for a couple hours. Now, give me a survival check.
I'm not great at survival. I'm not gonna roll physically. It's not gonna go well. Wait, I am. I'm proficient. I forgot.
You know how I hate the rain. Just kidding.
If only I could roll. I'm on a streak of 2 2s.
For a total of?
For a total of 7.
With a 7, you managed to get 2 small squirrels. Which you know as you bring them back in shame is not enough to feed.
I'm gonna take my gun and then I'm gonna. No, I'm just kidding.
No!
Oh my god.
No super slide here.
No super
Can
slide
I possibly
here.
stay out for like probably too long just to like try and get something else?
Yeah, roll another survival check.
Could I
Like, the cost of
actually?
me.
I have speech of beast and leaf. Could I help Niall?
Niall has disappeared off into the yonder.
Okay.
If you had followed Niall out at the beginning, I would have said so. But in
There
this
you
case,
go.
Niall is unfortunately lonely wolfing it right
No,
now.
that's fine.
That's a 16.
16 total. You bring back 2 squirrels and a small, like a little bit malnourished deer. You managed to find a deer, which
Come back.
is going to take some time. It's going to be a late dinner, but you guys get to work.
I have the magic.
What's
speech.
everyone doing while Niall and Kuno are making stew for the whole group?
Yeah, we have no seasonings or anything.
I have the magic spice pouch.
No,
you do have the
I
magic
will!
spice pouch. Let's go.
Let's go! Best
I
stew
told you it would come in
ever.
handy.
Oh my
Let's
god,
go.
yeah, we're cooking now.
29 sessions in, we're cooking.
The magic spice pouch.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm just making sure Egg's okay. That's it. Nothing
Yeah.
nothing crazy.
I would help.
Roll a d6 for me.
A D6? What the fuck?
Yep.
Okay. Roll it on the floor.
That's
I
a
got
hint.
2.
This thing has 6 arms and legs, or appendages.
Just make note that you rolled a 2 on this roll.
Okay. 2 on this roll. Okay.
All right. As you guys are preparing your magically spiced stew under the light of a full moon,
Thanks, Mom.
Ooh.
Surprise! One of us is a werewolf again.
you all turn into werewolves.
Oh, sick. Let's
Everyone,
go.
everyone but one person is a werewolf, but we have to figure out
That's,
who.
that's a terrible game of hide and seek. Yeah, you guys can complete another long rest. I will say, with the full moon in particular, You all, for the next 24 hours, have advantage on survival checks and wisdom saving throws.
Oh, dog.
Nice. Let's go
You
hunting.
done fucked up.
Moon time.
All right.
Ooh. I'm gonna commune with the moon on one of the watches, just like
Commune with the
I'm gonna eat the moon.
Made of cheese, right?
Are you just praising the
Just-
sun?
Yeah, praising the moon.
He's worshiping the
Praise-
moon.
Praise that moon.
So sorry, what was the checks again? Survival and
Wisdom saving throws.
Survival
Wisdom
check and wisdom saving throws. Yeah.
gotcha.
All right.
All right,
let's-
Soren. The rain
What?
has broken open. Roll a d20.
Yeah. All right. Oh, sorry. I was looking at what spell I wanted.
Did Bear do his d20?
Yeah, he did. Okay. Well.
No, I think we skipped Bear.
Okay, then
How
Bear,
did I
you
skip
roll.
Bear?
Unless you want to know what I just rolled, I can keep it a secret.
Yeah, keep it a secret. You go ahead, Bear. You roll a
Yeah,
d20.
Bear
That's my
rolls.
roll.
Okay, question, Tyler. Do you want me to use this roll in the future or just throw it away?
Nah, you can roll again. That's fine.
Okay.
I rolled a 16.
Finally,
you
I'm
were gonna
above
say
an
I was
8.
six.
6 for a
I
second.
literally thought you were about to say a 6. I was about to laugh so hard. There are other numbers on that dice. Okay, let's see.
Oh, also, as a point of notice, with my communing of the moon, I change phases.
Let's
The crescent moon phase.
Hell yeah. We are gonna give that.
Or actually, the new moon phase, sorry, not crescent moon.
You guys
darker.
start your travel. It's a quiet day. It's like that post-rain weather though, where it's still quite cold because like everything in the atmosphere around you is still wet and clinging to the cold of the night. It's not actively raining, but I think everyone at some point or another has some minor shivers, just trying to shake off the dampness in their outfits.
sniffles.
A little bit of little sniffles, yeah. Nico, are you still riding on the back of Camilla, or you have your
Yeah.
own? Yeah,
No,
hell yeah, of course.
I'm
Of course
just
you are.
carpooling, camel
Hell yeah.
pooling,
Camel pooling, Camilla pooling.
Camilla pooling.
Yeah. You notice in the far southern edge of your vision a group of humanoids. They look like humans on horseback just over the hill. They've just peeked over. Seem to be watching you guys.
Please hold.
Fireball.
No. They're just
Gotta
watching
show
us.
you.
At the moment, they're just watching it.
Power death kill.
And sorry,
Yeah,
how
power
far?
word kill.
Probably about 400 or 500 feet.
Just disintegrate one of them. As
I
an
know what that
example.
means, but I think that's within a mile. It'll take 10 minutes, but I'll start casting clairvoyance where they are, because I can see it. Just to snoop a whoop. And
Okay,
they are.
so for that, because they might start moving with you if you start moving, do you tell the
Yeah.
group to kind of, hey, let's stop here for a second and grab some water? Or they
Yeah, let's just take a,
Take a
fiver, everybody.
walkabout.
Oh, good, because my butt was starting to hurt from the cart.
Exactly. You gotta, walk out the cramps.
Mm-hmm.
You say that and then immediately start ritually casting a spell.
You're like, and there's also people following us, so I'm gonna take a peek at what they're doing.
Why didn't you just say
Well,
that
what?
first?
Well, you gotta be
Like,
casual
I
about
can't
it.
hear you in the
I'm
middle of
trying,
school.
I'm trying to be an adventurer, okay? I'm learning how to be cool about it.
You're doing
Right.
great.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
don't be cool about people following us. I
Ah.
mean, be cool, but don't be cool.
They'll be cool. You gotta
As
be
a-
cool, but not cool.
Yeah, there's a difference.
Is
Keeping
there a
her
way
cool and-
for Moss to subtly change into the Reaper, or does he have to change into the ugly form first and then back to Moss?
It's pretty explosive. I'm gonna say let's let Nico do clairvoyance.
No, yeah,
let's
of
let that
course.
happen, and then we'll see what happens from there. Let's
Like things
let's shake it
crawl
up a
under my
bit.
skin.
You create an invisible sensor within range, which is a mile. Yeah, you can absolutely put it there. You choose seeing or hearing. Are you looking to see or hear with clairvoyance?
I want to see. I
Okay.
want to inspect them.
You see a group of about a dozen. There's some that are kind of standing outside the focus of where you can see. But it looks to be about a dozen, mostly human, it looks like, on horseback, dressed in like green tanned leather.
Green.
And the saddles on the horses are made out of individual threads of twine or rope, like a natural fiber or something.
Cool. Druids. Maybe.
Yeah, any insignia or anything like that? Or like, does this appear to be a common military uniform?
They don't look military. The best you can guess is scout. You don't see any insignia that would really signal allegiance.
And what is their body language like? They just like looking, they're grimacing at us.
Most of
They
them
got,
appear to be looking. You see a couple talking in like a group. You can't understand what they're saying, but you do see a lot, about 4 of them looking out over at you guys. And seem to be being like, oh, they're casting a spell. they're doing something. They stopped. Whatever they can tell from 500 feet. It's hard to know, but
right.
You
They're
do
just-
notice, I will say,
Mm-hmm.
one of them has their eyes closed and is kind of in like a state of bliss or intense focus and is looking up towards the sky with their eyes closed.
If I look up, is there a familiar, like a bird or a bat or an owl or something just chilling?
Make a
Watching us.
perception check.
The rock went around the globe and came back.
The druids summoned their protector back.
For
Like, are
vengeance.
they warging into anything?
It hasn't been 24
Persopadoodles?
hours yet.
For Sapadoodles, yeah.
He's still
11.
going.
Actually, yeah, past 24 hours.
What was the total, sorry?
11.
11. You see like birds in general. You don't necessarily see one that looks like they're hawking at you. But there are birds in the sky.
Birds. What if we just all shoot all of them down just in case they're spies? Can't be trusted.
The
We already
birds work
sent
for
one
bourgeoisie.
giant bird to the ocean. Do we want to?
If only I had a sniper rifle.
What did you see, Nico?
They're just watching us, just like we're watching them, and how I'm also just sitting here focusing on a spell. It appears they have someone sitting there focusing on a spell or looking through a familiar's eyes. I'm not sure.
How about we just
Ooh.
keep moving, and if they continue to follow us, then we'll act from there.
Okay, they don't seem
Right.
particularly
Well-
grumpy.
I was gonna say, like, what do they look like? Or
Oh,
did they have, like, soldier uniforms or anything?
No, humans wearing green leathers, nothing fancy, but they all
Does it look
match,
like
which
this?
is weird.
And I'm just
Doesn't
pointing out
sound
my outfit.
Does
It's
this
not
look?
dissimilar to Aqua's outfit.
You know, it's a look. It's similar, but it's not
That's fair.
like, you know. I just broke my notebook. Fidgeting. He's fine. He's fine. He can talk now.
all that putting it up to your forehead and just
The
It's my
shield.
hat.
it's
It
your
protects
notebook
me.
is a set of your stress level just broke. Just
Oh.
oh no, I'm worried now.
Okay, so I guess.
Do we? They don't appear hostile or just more confused. That's why
We could just go introduce ourselves, right?
was gonna
That's what
say, should
people
we just
do.
go
They talk
talk?
to each other?
Yeah,
think-
that's how we did it,
Or we
right?
could,
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or we could just keep going and it
They-
can work.
they-
I vote for that one.
They might just live near here and then see a bunch of heavily armed people and go, "Why are you here? Don't
I mean-
come eat our village or something."
That's fair.
Yeah,
We're
is it-
kind of traveling.
yeah, it's
We
not
look
illegal
like we're
to.
traveling.
It's not illegal to travel.
They probably
said
just want to
we
make sure we're up to no good, or not
Right.
up to no good.
So I could be looking at our cart of precious minerals.
No, you
I
can't
think-
see it from here.
These.
Isn't
Well,
it?
we disguised it.
We have it covered.
As the sun just sheens down and just ping.
It's all blending in the fucking twilight.
It's like
right now.
it's like, look, there's treasure, and it's just like that stereotypical
Right.
glow.
It's a big exclamation
So,
point above your card.
If we want to speak with them, I can always try and strike up a conversation, or we can carry on and hope that they don't try to talk to us.
That one.
Amon, if you're
Yes?
there, can you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh, for fuck's
Oh
sake.
god.
Oh, they don't like the
Maybe they
undead.
hate undead.
We have
have
advantage.
Yeah,
You have
a
advantage,
moon
man.
moon.
No.
Powerful moon.
The moon!
Moonbeam.
Why is it being weird?
Also,
Moonbeam's
I
a con
switched to
save.
lunar phases, so now everything is dimmer for Moss.
Yeah, even with advantage for a 10 total. All right. Cool.
But it's better than a 9.
True.
Which is better than an 8.
Which is-
That's how numbers work.
Who knows
But-
learning?
Oh, really?
But why is
Who
6
knows
afraid?
why?
But why is 6 afraid of 7?
I think someone got eaten, if I'm not mistaken.
Because 7, 8, 9.
Is there anything noticeable?
What's the plan, guys?
I think
I
they're
would love
walking
to talk
away.
to them.
They're not
Let's just
boss,
keep
Amon.
going.
I love
They're just
poking
watching.
every red butt.
I really
I want
wanna
to keep
touch
going.
that. But like, yeah, majority.
I'm eating pizza rolls. Do I have my camera
Oh.
off? Because I don't think you guys
Amon
wanna
is eating
see-
pizza rolls right now?
Mine is just
What?
like, yo, you
I
get
don't
these.
think
As
she's
in
eating last
pizza,
night.
pizza rolls and
pockets.
microwaves.
Sounds great right now.
Pizza
Ovens,
pockets.
You
actually.
criminals are really living the life.
No, you know when Firebolt says you can ignite flammable objects, it actually just means you can cook the pizza rolls.
Individually,
Yeah.
one at a
Yeah.
That's a great
Popping in my
feature.
mouth.
All right, are we taking a vote? Are we approaching
Yeah.
or are we running?
I was gonna say like,
right.
let's just go, and then if they
Yeah,
do
let's
come
just
to us, we
fucking
will
bail.
talk, and if they keep following us, we will talk.
Everyone
and-
give them the finger and we run. I'm just kidding.
Just fucking flip the birds.
Leave
Leave the
Keep
horses, you
going.
just run on foot.
Actually,
Yeah, you can't just leave everything and run on foot.
I
Right.
like the image of
As it-
actually flipping birds.
Should we,
them off?
at the very least,
Have birds.
wave in their general direction so they know we know they're here?
Well, they're
I feel
How
like we
far is
just
500
act as
feet?
normal travelers and just keep on our merry way.
Yeah,
I agree.
Or times
Yes.
3.
I agree
100
with
feet is
Amon.
like 150 meters.
that's really not that far at all.
No.
Nope.
They like can probably just hear us talking about them, and we're just
Yeah.
like, be like, who are these
Well,
people?
One of
And I'm
them,
just
one
like,
of them's
who are these
wild
people?
shaped as like an
It's
animal.
almost 2 football fields for those other Americans that don't measure in feet.
How many giraffes is that, though?
One hippopotamus?
Neck to foot, neck to hoof, about 40.
How many school
40?
buses?
40 giraffes!
I don't know how tall a giraffe is.
It's
Like,
very
many-
tall.
Very,
How many
very
fruit by the foot is that?
You saw a giraffe in
500.
person.
I think it's 500, I think, is actually the
They're
math on that
They're
one.
not a foot. Fruit by the foot is not a foot. It's like a
And
yard.
they're
like
3 feet?
3.
They're like a meter?
It's like a,
Three
it's like a
feet a
meter.
fun or
It's like a
something like
meter
that?
stick.
It's like a
Yeah.
5 foot long. It's not a foot.
It's
Transfer.
Either way, we're back on the
Right.
road.
So-
anyways.
Keep
Yeah.
going.
Just carry on.
Yeah.
I would like to put Mork on my head, but backwards, so like I'm wearing him like a helmet, so that I can just periodically look through his eyes and just stare at them.
Do
Just to
little
see if they're
sonar
doing
blasts
anything.
behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to see if they're up to no good, you know?
You guys continue traveling. They let you move quite a bit of ways, but they do follow. They're about a mile off, though, and they're not gunning it for you. They're just watching to see where you're going.
One of them is sprinting after us, though. Sorry,
There's
I
one
couldn't do a
who's
second.
just below the grass line who's just.
I can't lose
Do they
sight.
follow us all day?
All day.
All day. So at night, like, maybe we, like, on the road, just whoever's around us, maybe we just, like, write something on the road as we're or write something in the on the ground as we're
Why?
leaving.
Why follow?
Why?
Why?
How would
why
you
you
get a
follow?
response back?
Oh wait, I'll send over the raven.
Send over the raven
How would you ever get a
With a
response? I rest my case.
Well,
with a note that says,
if I don't get
"Please
it back,
send-
we know
please
they're
return."
foe.
Please throw it
Yeah.
back.
If you don't send it
You see them
back,
throw
we
it?
will kill you.
That's like so
We have a
menacing.
sniper trained on your position if you don't give the bird back.
Here's
right
this
now.
bird you didn't ask for. If you don't give it back, we'll kill
This
you.
guy will shoot this guy beside
We
me.
will make
That's
things
not-
interesting.
We'll make
Please
things
send
difficult.
it,
for you.
please return.
But
with a
yes,
message.
jokes aside, to keep the story moving, as you guys bed down for the night, or at least get comfy and get ready for bed, you see a few campfires in the distance that they've apparently set up.
Are they bigger
Okay,
than
so
us?
they're
Still
not even
about-
really trying to be sneaky about it.
What if we're just? What if we're just going the same direction?
We're just
What's
be
a
going the
reflection?
same direction.
I have animal messenger. I can just send a critter over there to just ask what they're doing.
Hello.
You mean you? Sure. If
Yeah.
You really,
You know, it's funny. I
Really
could also
want
send them
to,
a-
then.
I could send them a
I'm-
message, too.
I'm 90% sure they just think that, they're just keeping an eye on us. They probably live here. We're
That's
probably a bunch
fair.
of random weirdos.
We'll just say we're just passing by. Hope we're not ruining your land, and then you can reply to
sorry
this
about
message.
you, big bird.
I like that.
We will mention that bird part. But like, just in case they are upset with their bird god, if that is theirs.
Bird God.
I don't know.
I feel I would be really
There is
worried.
no bird god.
There is
I-
no bird god.
I'd
Only
be really
bird
worried
devil.
if I just sent their bird god into the ocean.
Yeah, same. That's why we're not gonna mention it. Okay, I'll cast animal messenger and what animal?
Hey, what do
Wait,
you-
I need an actual animal. What animal do
You
I
just
see?
start
around?
whistling.
Not a
like
dog.
Cinderella.
Make
Send
a perception
Greg.
check as you look
You
around.
send one of our horses on accident?
You said Camilla.
No, she's a celestial, technically.
Oh,
Um,
true.
She's my little angel.
No, the horse!
Send
24.
Greg.
Yeah.
24. You see, kind of hanging out halfway up a tree, kind of looking as you guys are starting to cook food, some leftover stew. So it's like smells really good. You see a little chipmunk just kind of like,
The best kind of
Never-
four-legged creature. Okay,
You want some of the squirrel stew, little guy?
that's fucked up.
okay. I'll cast the animal messenger on the little chipmunk, and
Which, by the way, is a wild ability that you could do. You look at a random small creature and be like, "You there, carry this message in
You are
perfect
compelled to
common."
send my spread my word.
That's so fucked up. All right, what are the 25 words that you say
I'm your god
to this creature?
okay.
Comprehension beamed into their brain.
Yeah.
So basically, you like
like-
possess this thing.
No, you
It's
like
like
give it like a
being
base
awakened.
level of
It's a
sentience
giant
and then
awakening.
speak common to
What level
it.
spell is this?
Level 2.
What the
Fuck?
Keep in mind that it doesn't like the animal doesn't have to deliver the message if the timer runs out before they get there.
Yes.
Yeah, it just,
Just like
it just
25.
dies. The message just dies.
And
it
also,
keeps
you
going.
can't get a message back, so.
You just no. This one's just like, hey, following us.
It just,
And then
opens,
it
it just
dies.
opens its mouth and
Now I
Aqua's
definitely know what
voice
to
comes
say.
out.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, what do we got? What do we got?
Hi there. We are lost and found. Hi there. We are lost and found.
Hi there, we're lost.
Why?
Headbound.
Why are you following us?
It's not syllables, it's words. I
Also-
heard you
also
go
it's-
following.
I know. I had to stop my thumbs from counting. I was like, wait,
I
it's just
don't think
one.
it's. I don't
Hold
think
on,
it's
hold on,
limited.
hold on. It is limited. I read the spell. Please just finish your 25 words. Yeah.
10, 12. You can come over if
What?
you're friendly.
Are you inviting
inviting
them to
them to the
camp,
cookout?
Aqua?
Yes. This message ends here. Do.
We're never making it home.
Aqua, if they try to kill us in our sleep, you're gonna take responsibility for it, right?
Yes.
That's what watches are for. We won't be asleep.
So long as none of them have any magic to do so.
See within your range. Just. Oh.
You send off your little critter. Did you give him a name?
Hammy.
Have a name?
Hammy.
Yeah.
All right.
Because
Hammy.
she's just so ham. They're so full of nuts. And then when he talks to them, it's just gonna all fall out and be like, message.
That's awful. All right. Hammy runs off. He looks a little dazed, like you just kind of like awakened his consciousness for like a few minutes to run off and deliver this message. About 40, 50 minutes later, Hammy comes back and says in a deep, deep voice that is very off-putting,
Hey, boss.
you are on the border of our land. We will continue following until you leave. We mean no harm.
Oh, we do.
What do you mean you're lost?
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Oh.
Yes.
He replied back. Should I reply back?
Well, how much spell energy do you have in a day? Of course.
It's a ritual. They can cast it as a ritual, so you can literally do this all night long.
It's also nighttime, so once I sleep, I'll have the energy again for this.
That's true, yeah.
I'll take first watch.
Yeah, we'll say this is happening as you guys start taking watches. We won't roleplay through the night here.
Yeah.
Did you send back a message?
I would love to send back a message.
Sure. You don't have to type it out. Just you guys communicate back and forth. What do you convey to this person? What are you trying to tell them?
Well, first off, I introduced myself as a druid, Aqua, Marine, Am, and it will
Never gonna
stick. I'm determined. And just saying thank you for not hurting us. We are passing by for now. Do you have a quick way to the jungle?
The jungle.
Back home.
You're trying to be like, hey, while we're talking, do you have a way of teleporting me to the jungle?
Exactly.
Hey, can I hitch a ride? Aqua asks.
If they say no, that's fine.
You guys continue talking. They convey they do not have a way to the jungle. They ask you what jungle. And that's really all. They don't really respond to the first half. They're like, all right, you're chill. Just don't do anything weird.
Stop talking about this jungle.
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. saying goodnight.
Okay.
Sports chipmunk.
You guys wake
I know.
up the next morning, the morning of the 13th Aventor, to a blazing
I thought it was
black sun.
14.
Oh.
Hey, brothers.
Bruno immediately is just walking around like this.
Isn't
You
that
say
the
something?
big color
You say
thing
something?
you like? The
You say
color
something?
change of the sun?
It is a good day.
Right. What does it actually mean? Because my son never did this. It was just a normal, never changing colors one.
In the Feywild?
No, it didn't. Well, as we know of, the time we've spent there, it could now.
I mean, actually, do I know for certain? Has there ever been a dark
This has
sun?
never happened in the Feywild.
Cool.
No.
Right.
That
yeah.
you know
no,
of.
ours. I mean, at least in the last 300 plus years, there hasn't been one.
I see. Well, there is not much known about it. Right, Soren?
I'm just. Yeah. It is just more of a. I don't know. Just anyone who has blood hemomancy, just gets stronger, and it is mostly a sign that we are blessed by Katara. Yeah.
Yeah, that is correct. Soren and I usually do some special prayers on Black Sundays, but that is really about it. I don't think this Fae plague has ever made me feel sick on these days.
Yeah.
I wish I could relate.
Maybe you should get better blood.
Are the people still watching us in the morning?
Yes. You can see a little bit of smoke billowing from their fires. Again, they're not actively hiding, they're just respectfully keeping back.
Well, are we ready to keep going?
You know, I feel safer with them watching us.
I know, it's kind of peaceful.
You like people watching you?
I don't think we've had an interaction with people in a long time.
That didn't want to hurt us, yeah. Well, right away.
After the recent things we've encountered on the road, like the bird and the dog people,
So true.
and the bug people,
These guys are pretty chill.
I think those were just bugs, not bug people.
Yeah, they were definitely just giant bugs, you guys.
I didn't think there was any sentience about them.
I have my suspicions that they were the ones who lived there.
I can feel people's sentience in my head, like it's the Reaper enjoys it. So I can definitely tell you there wasn't a thought behind any of those buggy eyes.
Big stupid bugs, yeah.
You can sense a thought behind my eyes, right, Moss?
Of course.
And then he looks around like,
no. I get more activity from Mork.
All right. Soren, it's your turn to roll that d20.
all
A
right.
blizzard starts.
After I roll and tell you what it is, I'm going to tell you what I rolled last time.
Ooh.
It's
Well,
the same thing.
I got a 19.
Ooh, what'd you roll
In the
last time?
4.
Ooh.
Not a 6?
Not a
Still
6, but an even number. And half
Are
of
you trying to
8.
suss out the pattern here? Oh my
No.
god. That's crazy. What I just
I'm
rolled
just
is
gonna attack by a dragon.
crazy.
Oh,
Soren
Tyler.
gets struck by 6
We
bolts
get
of
attacked by
lightning.
Arby's himself.
You get attacked by
Do the
Angus
druids
beef
change their
and-
mind?
Kool-Aid Man shows up.
Nice, I hear we're good.
Someone gets mildly inconvenient splinter.
Crazy.
It might
Oh,
get
this is his other
If
thumb.
left untreated, it might get infected.
It's like one of those things on the injury table where as long as you receive magical healing, it's okay.
Fine. Niall, as you guys start traveling, being familiar with the area that you guys are now in, you see that you are approaching the river. Assuming you've stayed on the course that you plotted out, you're less than 3 days away.
Ayo.
We're getting close.
But you do have to cross this river. Safest way is to find the road and cross over the bridge. It is not terribly wide, but it is a very fast-moving river.
We're going to have to go around.
Oh, we can't go over the river?
There's a bridge over the river, but it's not immediately in front of us. The river's too harsh to naturally cross it.
I I mean, I could see if I can make some. I could see if I could stop the water. Sorry, I got.
You could try, I guess.
So aggressive. I can stop this water.
Well, it's more like I've completely forgot I can control.
Just don't jump into
say,
it. It will hurt a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me.
As you are standing on the riverbank deciding the best course of action, you see on your side of the river, about 100 feet northward up the river, drinking from the waters, 7 creatures on all 4. 4 bigger ones and 3 small, looks like child-sized creatures of some sort.
Holy. Elephants.
Hobbled.
These fucking call-outs. Yeah.
Oh yeah, getting a drink from the river.
On all 4s, drinking water. Ooh.
Can we look
100 feet.
squinting?
That's not that far.
Now that it's been pointed out, with all our powers combined,
Well, Niall,
squint
do you
try-
point it out, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I would have.
I'll say 2 of you can make perception checks. Whoever wants to.
Not me.
Who's got the highest perception? Probably.
I think
not
it's
me.
you and me, Ross.
It's those goggles that give you the highest perception.
Oh, the eyes right there.
My goggles fogged up.
Don't worry. I brought.
So, Kuno, if you clear
You
them
brought
out,
Kuno's goggles.
you gotta clear them out.
One day I want to get a spyglass just because it's 1,000 gold piece.
Are you?
What'd you get,
As
Aslan?
for perception, that is okay. That's really good.
I got 11.
Don't worry.
With
I got a
plus
21.
Thank God.
21.
Someone was
Plus
paying
7.
attention.
You have never seen these creatures.
That's
They
a-
look to be almost like bears. But from what you can see, it's tough because they're they're about 100 feet away. They are feathered.
Yeah, we shouldn't mess with that family over
Hey,
there.
has any, right? Anyone familiar with feathery bears?
Is Aqua actually?
Niall, Aqua, and Nico immediately are just like, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I've heard of snake bears and spider bears, but never a
Spider bears.
never a
It sounds
feather
fucking
bear?
great.
Let's just leave them
Yeah, I
alone.
heard of spider pig.
We should we should go, what did you say before now? Go around or go somewhere
There's
else?
a bridge
Yeah.
nearby that we're gonna have to go.
No nature check needed. All 3 of you know owlbears are
Mhm.
extremely territorial.
Mm-hmm.
And they have their young with them.
Which is even worse. So
You know, I've never seen one up close,
Is there
but that's
No.
not the time, Nico.
If they're anything like snake bears, we should go the opposite direction.
That sounds
Exactly.
about right.
snake
I
bear.
fucking hate snake bears, man. They're the worst.
I think Moss sometimes makes things up just to think just to see what we would believe him saying.
Yes, but in this case, snake bears, very
Yeah,
real
snake bears
threat.
are very real, yeah.
Is the head a snake or is the arms a snake? Or
Snakes don't have arms, Kuno.
Imagine a
a bear
Bears do.
does.
A scaly bear with fangs that can unhinge its jaw and stretch its head.
I'd rather not imagine that.
And
Let's
has
just keep
4
going.
legs.
Opposite direction.
Well, let's
Is that
move.
one
Which
over
direction
there?
is the bridge?
It's
The
where
bridge.
owlbears are, aren't they?
Is north towards the owlbears.
All right, Aqua, do you think you could stop the river?
Can you stop the whole river?
Can
Can
I?
I, how about
How quickly is the river moving?
I'm not gonna be able to give you a speed.
No, just like is it
Very,
look
very quickly.
fast, slow?
It's like white rapids.
Kuno's gonna throw a stick in and just see how fast it makes it for the stick to
I
move past
was
him.
You
Just
lose the
sticks.
stick. You lose the stick in about 3 seconds.
And then it floats up, snapped in half.
Off a rock.
Covered in blood for some reason.
Maple syrup.
It's impaled a fish.
I have a trick called Wall of Water. I'm just kind of thinking I go all Moses with this and then just see if you guys just
Moses?
dart
Hell
across.
yeah.
Moses.
Hell yeah.
It's this guy I met at one town this one time, and
Is I a
the same
base
as-
camp?
he had
He
like
does
the
the same
weirdest
thing?
beard and like a big stick like I do.
What is he waving a
You
tablet
don't
over his
need-
head?
Well, you can give it a try if you like.
You don't mean the
Break it.
charlatan, do ya?
Probably, I don't know. But anyways, I can't promise that this will work.
Pull a Moses.
It's worth a
This
try.
river
though.
looks really fast.
It is. Don't go in it.
Okay.
What's the worst that can happen?
Okay, question. How big does the river look?
Like
Ooh.
across?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Make an intelligence check.
6.
6? It's like 50 feet.
Can I?
Like 50 feet.
Okay. I was gonna say, can I
It's
give
not 50
advantage
feet.
because I know this river?
Sure.
I definitely didn't
little
fall in
late,
it.
but
once.
I'll let you have it. Sure.
I was gonna give it to Soren, but yeah.
Sorry, and you can roll advantage for that. That's
Again?
fine. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I got a 20 now.
Oh shit.
20.
Dirty 20.
It's about 70 to 80 feet,
I'm
depending
glad-
on where
I'm
you
glad
are.
we rechecked.
Oh, let me measure again. Measure twice, cut once, everyone.
Well,
Oh,
because if you
70
thought it was
feet.
50 feet, you might have only used 60 feet of rope, and then you wouldn't have made it.
So, this wall can only go up to 30 feet.
Well,
So unless we like cast I cast the wall, we all kind of sit and we just kind of go with the wall, like because I can move it with us.
That's
you can move
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah.
Let's see if it works first.
it. All right, Aqua, you do it first.
I'll go with you.
Just kidding.
Okay. Water wall. Here we go.
All right, let's see if it actually stops at first. How tall?
Yeah. It said.
The owlbears are just like, what the fuck?
It says.
Yeah, they're just
1.6.
low-key watching you right now. They're like, what the fuck are you
Is
guys'
that fucking
problem?
Moses over there?
30 feet long. Okay, it
Guys,
says 30
boys
feet
and
long
girls
and
will
10
never
feet
believe
high.
it.
Don't worry. I can talk to the owlbears if we have to.
Hold on. 30 feet?
So 30 feet
Not
long.
quite enough for the river.
10. Yeah. It's not long enough, but I'm just saying like we could like go
10
in
feet high?
sections. But it's 10 feet high. It's
I don't-
1 foot thick.
I don't think this river is only 10 feet
Won't the
deep.
water just like go around the wall?
Yeah, or over it.
Well, that's why we're testing
Can't
it. I don't know how deep it
go
is.
Stick it in there. Stick
We're
it in there.
experimenting. It's called
Okay.
science.
You see a slight lift of the water.
I just throw the wall in the water and see if it stops of any description.
So you're drawing a wall of water across, partially submerged to like force the water to go around it.
Yeah, somehow stop it.
Give me
Or, like, reduce speed.
give me a spell casting ability check. So it should just be wisdom check.
Wisdom check.
To see how if you could fight against the rapid current of the river to hold your magic against it.
How do you do a wisdom check?
Could we perhaps
Just your wisdom modifier.
could we
Should be
walk
plus
on
5,
it on
plus
the
4.
wall and then go across with
What's
it?
plus
Water.
Okay.
Like
Plus
no,
4,
surf
yeah,
it?
plus 4.
is it
That's
solid or
11.
because if it's
Oh,
not
no.
solid, it would
11.
stop out of
You
water.
guys watch as Aqua kind of holds up the wall of water, and the force of the water plus the power of your spell is additive, not divisive. So the wall of water is injected with the power of the river and shoots up a good 80 feet, making like a pseudo waterfall.
Oh.
Immediately you see like a rainbow form. It does
really
not
beautiful.
do very much, just it's beautiful. I am gonna make a perception check for the owlbears as the water just goes fucking fly.
Snuggle a baby water owlbear.
Absolutely, you can. Theoretically.
What a wacky Black
Yeah.
Sunday.
That's a natural one.
They don't.
They don't see shit.
Can't see
They
it.
don't see.
Y'all
How
hear
tall are the
something?
trees
They're,
nearby?
they're really sipping that water. It's really good.
The river's going so fast. All I can hear is.
And about 30 seconds later, you lose the spell because the force of the water is very
Yeah,
hard
that
to
makes
evade.
Oh, I have an idea.
I also have
Kuna?
an idea.
Kuna.
How tall are the trees nearby? Like, are we in like redwood forest?
No, not in Redwood yet. I'll say they range between 15 and 40 feet on average.
Like trees.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering if just exceptionally tall trees.
You don't see any exceptionally tall trees. Yeah. He's just trying to make a new bridge.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, it would work.
If it was long enough.
That's your idea.
Listen, if you want to take a bridge, all you have to do is slaughter a family of all owlbears. So I don't see a problem.
we'll die.
Or you could make a big roundabout.
Or big roundabout. You'd lose. You would know you could. You would lose about half day travel.
Or I have an idea.
What's your idea, Sean?
I'd like to hear all ideas.
Kuno, what level spells do you have?
Second.
Do you have Sanguine Rope?
I do.
How many level 2 spell slots do you have?
2.
I have 3.
That's 5.
We yank people towards us across the river.
How do we get people? How do we
just
get across the river?
Tree and just
Is there a tree across? Is there a tree on the other side? Like I can take one person over, and then Kuno can take one person over, and then each of us can bring 2 more people over.
What about our cart and 2 horses?
You know,
and camel.
That is true. And so I don't know why we were thinking wall of water would work with everything. The caravan we had.
Now we had the cart and the horse.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we can go around.
I could get a horse across.
Listen, you were the greedy motherfuckers to load up a full cart with titanium and moonstone.
Right.
You know, my idea is done, and let's go around.
This is why we think things through. This is why we think things through.
Let's go around.
Right.
You gotta game it out.
Yeah, we can go around. Just saying though, we could also, like, desperate times, desperate measures, just speak to the owlbears.
Sometimes that creates aggressive situations, as I have learned in the past.
As I have learned in the past. Soren is learning.
How are our neighbors dealing with this river? Are they going around?
They're south of you, so they're further away from the
They're just
owlbears.
dead in front of the owlbears.
They're like, they have Adirondack chairs, and they're watching us.
Wait, maybe they can help us.
Maybe they can communicate with them again and see if they have a way to get all 7 of us plus our horses and the cart across the bridge.
The owlbears can't stop all of us if we just rush the bridge.
Sacrifice Egg and Greg to make it across the bridge.
Make it across, then wall of water them behind us. Then just book it. Make it through this, losers.
Random shit, go.
If I was in Crescent Moon, I could just make a phantom steed for them to chase.
I vote that we just go around.
Yeah, just go around, guys.
Avoid the owlbears.
We've wasted a half-day travel trying to get around this.
We are at 100 feet, so if we go around at this radius, maybe we could be okay, unless one of us steps on a loud twig or something.
So let's just be quiet and go around.
Run! Oh no!
The only other thing I can think of is
into a carrot.
Change into one of them. Oh no, they're territorial. Never mind. Scratch that.
Have a fight to the death with the owlbears?
Duel with the owlbears?
Avoid the owlbears.
Well, yeah, I like to avoid them.
We lose a half day of travel.
Rather than all...
You don't attack a tribe of owlbears.
No.
Which is, pretty poggers.
If it was a tribe of kobolds...
We're nicer to animals than we are to people.
It would have been on site.
That's the correct
The only reason
type
they didn't
of
kill us
evil.
because I knew they'd probably kill us.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
We don't kill things that can't have fucked up morals.
Exactly.
But we can't kill
gnolls.
things.
Like gnolls. Fuck gnolls.
Fuck those things that hated
You
themselves.
guys, long rest.
Long rest.
You guys long rest.
Does he
Another full day of travel. I'm gonna roll the d20 today.
During this night, Soren and I do our Scarlet Ritual.
Yeah, we're doing a Scarlet Ritual, baby.
Hell yeah. Anything special happen at the ritual?
I'm just gonna talk to my mom.
Which mom?
The way you built that up was so good.
He only has one mom.
He's got two moms.
I have a
One
mom and a
mommy.
mommy.
Stop it.
That's what I was gonna say.
All right, Scarlet Ritual. What are you guys doing?
Like what we usually do, we
Big
kind
broth.
of walk away from the. We make broth.
No, I think Soren makes like a pyre.
Okay.
To like. Yeah, blood pudding. And like we light it up. Like I think as this is more showy, like bigger than Soren has ever done it. As he gets more confident in his abilities, he's just like, fuck it, like try to stop me, basically. And also like doing it to like kind of show Kuno like to like reciprocate, like to be more confident in his abilities as well. And yeah, just a big pyre. And Soren's not gonna go as far this time to like hide it from the group either.
Does it smell like smoke to anyone else? Oh, big fire over there.
I think the owlbears are going over there.
I wonder if the owlbears are
Just hear
having a
Kevin.
bonfire.
For them galloping towards you.
We just hear Soren and Kuno screaming.
Good thing I made my anti-owlbear circle.
Circle of fuck these owlbears. That's correct.
Yeah.
I'll send the crow to wake up the party. Okay.
But yeah, it's just like a big pyre, essentially just like in honor of, like for our Scarlet Ritual, and we slice our hands, put the blood in. I don't have any specific blood. I've been collecting blood of things that I kill because I haven't been as curious as what they've seen. I'm trying to think. Do I have? Let me look. I have not collected blood in like the last 10 sessions.
Donation.
Oh. That'd be interesting. But I think
would be curious about it.
I think Kuno and Soren want to be introspective to their own pasts.
That's fair. You should do
rather than yeah, I think we're going to use our own blood because I think we're going to try to be introspective about our pasts because we're trying to like Soren will be like, I think we only use our blood tonight to reflect and try to shed the baggage we have. Or try to.
I had not told you much about what happened when I was in the painting. But you may see it in my blood tonight.
Any thing I should be worried about, or no?
Frankly, I am unaware of what was real and what was a dream still. So, your judgments will be as good as mine.
I think after this we should also try to contact our mother, since I have that ability. Though there's no guarantees that it will work, since it has been 18 years since I have seen her.
Surely she has not forgotten about us, brother.
That's not what I'm worried about. It's more of rather that I've forgotten about her.
Well, I have not forgotten about her.
You hardly remember her. But
I still hold the memories close. Remember that fun time when we shared the birthday?
I think we always share the birthday.
Yes, but there was that one time when we actually celebrated it.
Yeah.
Let's get on with it, no?
Yeah. And I think Soren draws a circle in the sand. Like he like draws like I don't know. I think it cuts his hand and lets it drip and lead up to it, and just like, because it's a pyre, so he's like can't drip over it because it's probably bigger than him. Like if it's like, he just like sticks his hand in the flame. And just like holds it there and like burns away his bandages basically. And just yeah.
And you are burning Kuno's blood? Is that what I heard? Or both of your guys' blood?
Both, but like if Kuno, like I just both more to like for symbolic sake to shed the baggage of our past. Like more of like to like take a foot forward rather than like, because I know it's just like, oh, this is it, like we're just suddenly cured. Like no, it's like more of like this is a symbol of taking the first steps forward.
As you burn a mixture of you and your brother's blood, we are going to recall something that Kuno experienced while in the portrait. You will be aware of what's happening as if you are in the world with him, but you will be an observer. Kuno in this vision won't hear you, nothing will be able to see you, but you will be as present as if you're in the room. Not seeing it through the blood red fire, but actually seeing it as if through Kuno's eyes as well. Kuno.
Mm-hmm.
After your first interaction with the man and Aelwyn, it's been who knows how long, as long as it has been. Does Kuno sleep in his room? Do you sleep in your father's since he's not there to kick you out of his elegant chambers? Do you sleep in the training ground?
I think maybe for the first couple nights, Kuno will try and sleep in his bed. But after realizing that he doesn't sleep, he'll just kind of like be on the training grounds and just like sit down and lean his head against the wall for a little bit and then regain his energy and then continue.
Yeah, think about resting and then be rested. You are tired, exhausted, sweaty, hungry, but you know it's not real or it doesn't matter, so you let it hurt you as you get hungrier and hungrier. The man has been observing you. Doesn't usually say much, but on this particular day, I wonder, Kuno, if I could show you something.
Kuno will kind of stop slashing of wherever he is and wipe the sweat off his face. And what is it you want to show me?
Do you remember when you were younger, I believe your brother, Soren, overheard a meeting your father once had? Do you remember if he ever shared that with you?
He did not, actually. I begged him for days to share it, but he said I would get in trouble if I heard about it because he knew I would have told someone.
Yes, you were unfortunately quick to let your tongue loose. Very well, I won't reveal his secrets, but I do want to show you something that might help connect some dots in the future. Your father never lets you in the study. Haven't you ever wondered why?
Well, set it was, so that I do not break things.
Yes. Troublesome children and whatnot. Why don't we go to the study?
Kuno just kind of like just checks around him, because I'm assuming like just kind of looks in the area in the training grounds where his father would usually watch him, just to see if he's there waiting.
Yeah, there's like a loft above that kind of looks down onto the training grounds, and you look up there and you don't see your father.
Usually just smoking a cig.
He's got popcorn. Yeah, we can go. My father is not home.
No, he's not allowed here. He's away. And he's not allowed to come back until he's solved his problems. Very well. And similar to when you think about being hungry or sleepy, you stand up and kind of dust yourself off, and as you look up, you are standing in front of the usually locked door to your father's study. The man leaning up beside where the door is, just... Well, come on. There aren't really any locks here. Open it.
We'll just kind of open the door.
You find yourself standing in a room wall to wall with books very similarly packed as the library where you and your brother have studied before, and with the help of some of your father's servants have completed some study and education. In the center of the room is a very well-crafted kind of mahogany desk, centered on a large square carpet bearing a symbol that's mostly obscured by the desk.
And what's the symbol?
You might have to move the desk to get a full look at it. Right now you're just seeing like a sphere emblem with something depicted on the inside of it.
What was it you wanted to show me?
Your father is very secretive. I think we can both agree, but you might be too young to realize this, but he's not very good at keeping those secrets. In fact, he has a tendency to put some of them on display. Move that desk.
Kuno will move the desk.
Takes a while, it's a heavy desk. The symbol centered on this carpet is a twisted serpentine dragon wrapped around what looks to be a massive cathedral. The dragon's scales are deep purple and black, while the temple is kind of a muted brownish orange. And behind the temple is a bright blue moon.
Do I recognize the cathedral?
Make a religion check.
8 total? No,
8.
sorry, 9 total. 9 total. My proficiency
9
bonus
total. It does look familiar. You can't put a pin on it though. But you do note that it is something you recognize. Your father is part of a, well, again, secret order, but he stamps the floor in massive embroidered proof of his station. What I think is more important is what you might find below. The carpet rolls, Kuno. Roll it.
Kuno will just kind of like get his toe under it and then just kind of like kick it so it rolls up on itself.
Yeah, it's hefty, but you're a strong guy. You're able to push it pretty easily. You see centered where the desk was sitting is a piece of slate stone that clearly can lift up. And after lifting up, you do see a staircase that spirals down below.
What is that?
Now, I know we haven't built up the bond that I hope to one day have with you, but I need you to trust me when I say I can't let you go down there. It won't work. You see, your father, in some ways, is a buffoon, and in others is quite clever. It is strongly protected against. But down there, I can tell you what you would find if you could get down there. It's something you've seen before, although this one's a little different.
Explain.
At the bottom of that staircase is a hallway that will lead to a massive chamber containing a almost purely diamond tree. Another acromonic tree. I think you've already seen one.
Yes, we saw it in Salt Creek. What are they for?
Now, that's something for you to learn. I think your group has the wherewithal to gain that knowledge. It has many reasons. What your father is doing building a castle on top of one, that I do not know. The organization he helps run is very well guarded, magically speaking, with their secrets. But if you go home, if you go into his study, if you go under the desk, under the carpet, lifting up the slate, find a way down the staircase, you will find a diamond tree. And in that tree, you will find a man. And he will be waiting for you.
He knows who I am?
No. And yet he will be waiting for you.
And this man has no name, much like yourself?
I do not know which man is down there. He may have a name.
So when I return and perhaps get the chance to go home, that is what you want me to do?
I want you to be Kuno. But I think part of that might be learning why there are these big trees underground. Or better yet, more importantly to you, why your father is living on top of one.
Just kind of stares into this like dark staircase for a while and just kind of like lets his imagination take over, perhaps something crawling out of the staircase or hearing shouts from beneath it.
You hear what sounds like your father yelling at someone. I think would be the most jarring for you.
And what if I never go down there?
Well, I will answer that question with a question. What kind of man do you think your father is?
I don't know how to answer that question.
I think that's where you should start. And with that, the vision pulls you out and you are staring back at your brother Soren across from you as the ritual completes.
Tears start to kind of well up in Kuno's eyes a little bit. So that was real. All of it must have been real.
I think it was real. But rather, you weren't actually at the castle. It was more of a perfect replica.
So when the five was I there?
I don't know, Kuno. Why do you think you were there? Because you needed to find something, or because... I don't know.
Someone led me there.
The child who was trying to stop you from leaving?
Aelwyn was her name. They were a friend of mine that I hid from everyone. And I don't know what happened to them. But they followed me for the rest of my life. And so they were helpful. I don't know what changed within them that they would lead me to such a horrible place and make me see such horrible things. They were like a friend to me.
And yet they led you back to the place where you experienced most turmoil. I know we have... Go ahead.
It was the place I told them I never wanted to come back. That I had dreamt of running away and me and you would never see Faza again.
I think no matter how much we run, his reach is faster. But I don't think we come back as the two scared children who left. But there's something else.
What do you mean?
I mean, something he fears. Two people he cannot control.
Dtmahanen is a dream, or it's no longer a dream, it's a ritual. Ask me the question of what kinds of man is Faza.
What do you think now?
I still don't know. I can't find the words for it.
Do you know what drives me, Kuno?
What?
Hatred. Towards our father. It was... I found it first towards you, but I did not understand it. I felt it welling deep within me, but it was misplaced. I hated when you were born that father would just treat people the way he did. It felt wrong, but I didn't know that at the time. But now I have those proper places. It was resentment. Then I realized I was wrong in having that hatred towards you, because you were taking my attention, and I didn't like how it made me feel. But I quickly learned over the years to not hate you because you didn't know any better. You were my younger brother, and I love you. But it was towards the man who did all this to us, time and time again.
I think I'm scared to hate him, brother. I know deep down that given the opportunity, I can't begin to describe what I would do to him. But I can't, and I don't know if I ever will. The hold he has on my mind is like a steel vice.
I'm sorry I couldn't protect you from him more.
You were the only thing that kept me going there. So do not apologize. You saved me time and time again. I only hope that I can repay it someday.
You don't need to repay me back. I would have done it either way.
You keep track of all these favors for the others, but not for me.
Because it is different for you. Because I know I trust you. And even now, with everything, you are the only person I truly trust, because I can't even trust myself. The things that I've learned about myself over these months are scary, terrifying. What am I? Who am I? These are daily questions I ask myself. Who do I want to be? Can I even choose that? But I know one thing is certain, and that is my faith in you, Bruta. And despite anything that happened, I want you to know that my trust in you is forever.
You know, like comes over and rests a hand on your shoulder. Your trust means everything to me, and if I were to lose that, I don't know what the world it would be. I know we have our hardships and we keep things from each other, but I know we do that to keep each other safe. Keep each other at rest. I didn't tell you about Elwyn because I didn't want you to worry about me. I didn't want there to be a solution for everything. I wanted to let some things be. Much like my situation with Faza, I guess. And I see it now. He is a bad man. But I'm not sure if I'm ready to accept it.
I think in time, you will grow to accept that fact that our father was not a good man. Is not a good man.
Do you know about those trees? Did you ever go into a study?
No, right? I don't think so. I don't think I ever went to a study. I probably saw glimpses, like, open the door, like, hey, like, as he's going in, like, no, I've never seen inside a study. And I don't know anything about these trees. The first one I saw was underneath Salt Creek, and it's weird to think that we lived. One was underneath our nose the entire time. I wonder what the purpose is. I wonder what he wants to use it for.
There's a man down there. Do you think it is like the man that we saw in Salt Creek?
Perhaps similar. Hope so that we can get more answers than more questions from this man, rather than the last one.
The black sun is setting. Do you have anything you want to say left before we end the ritual?
No, but I think there's someone I want to talk to. You know, I can send messages, right? I tried to send Father one, but let's just say he didn't answer back. But maybe Mother will.
Right.
All right. I literally do not have anything planned. I just wanted to say I thought I should write something out, but like I was like, no, maybe I won't even get to it today. I'll have next week. I'll have a whole week to write it, but no.
You get 15 words, I get 10.
As long as it, I don't know if I
Big
can.
brother text.
Hi, this is Kuno.
Hi, this is Kuno. I
son.
missed you so much. That's it.
I miss you, mommy.
No.
Love Kuno.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Mother and Soren. Kuno and I are looking for you. Well, don't run. Please stop.
Please stop.
Sit still for 2 seconds.
Stay still.
You let me know when you're ready.
Okay. If you want to, I believe we are on our way to where we believe you are. You 1, 2. I have 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19.
Should you maybe add that we're not going with her dad?
We are on our way to you.
We left dad at home.
Dad's at home.
Dad's at home. Didn't take him.
We are.
Dad wasn't invited.
Doesn't have to be perfect. It's a couple words over. It's not the end of the world.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 20. Damn it! 1 word over. Tyler, remember what we talked about.
Yeah.
Just for 1 word. And it is
Send
a
the
black
message.
sun. Okay.
Send them.
Mother, it is Soren. Kuno and I are looking for you. We are on our way to you. We would like to meet. We want to meet up. We want to meet. Dad isn't with us.
Okay.
Well, I said father isn't with us. I would not say dad. Faza isn't with us.
Papa.
Dad. Daddy.
Amos isn't with us.
So I have to
ain't
roll
with
a
us.
dice. I have to roll a dice.
Poppy isn't with us.
You feel and you are confident that the spell was unsuccessful.
Gasp. What? Disconnection? She's dead.
Another plane.
Fucking Aqua. Ring, ring, are you alive?
You think she's on another plane?
I'm waiting for Tyler, I think.
You don't know? You just know it, the message failed.
She might be on another plane.
But you were able to contact me when I was on another plane, right?
Yes, but I could see you.
Oh.
I was able to contact you, but there's a chance that it didn't work. And it worked for you, and it didn't work for her. Or the worst possible outcome. Either another plane or she is no longer with us.
Maybe there's a way to message across planes, though, right?
Yes, it's a spell. But there's a chance it would fail and get lost. The spell failed. Maybe she has a way of stopping it from reaching into her mind. Those are possibilities, but I'm only speculating. we won't know for certain until we find out more. And right now we are running on rumors. And I think if we get to Bashir, it took me a second to figure out. I knew it started with a B. Then maybe we'll find out what we are looking for. But there's also a chance that we may not, and we will be on this wild goose chase and wasted not only our time, but Aqua's and everyone else's.
So, we did get away from our father.
Yes. But I still would like to continue our mission. So I think our end goal is different.
I agree. Can only hope. Perhaps Katara knows where she is.
We could ask, but did I told you, Soren told you that he talked to Katara, right? I think at least once.
Oh.
After
yes,
the first one.
yes,
The
yes.
first one. Maybe it is time I try to show you how I talk to Katara, so there's no guarantee it will work for you, because last time I did it, the second time I talked to her, it was right next to you and you were passed out with a knife in your stomach.
Probably.
Yeah. Does that happen?
Kuna lifts his shirt and just goes.
Just like, yeah, like out of 6. There it is, number 6. But yeah, I think we try to contact Katara together because I think we both have questions for her.
If you think I am ready, I'm willing to learn.
I think you should be more confident in your abilities and not default to me thinking you're ready and believing you are.
Okay, then I am ready.
Good. Another time then.
Another time.
Are you doing the ritual now? Might not happen this session, but are you doing it tonight?
I think we do it tonight.
Yeah.
But we can come back to this because it would no one would they wouldn't tell anyone anyway, so.
Yeah.
While that's happening, Aqua, Niall.
Yeah. Ooh.
There's a lot of activity in your tent. Almost as soon as you guys crawl into bed, exhausted, maybe relieved that you didn't slaughter a family of owlbears, you both begin to hear as the egg keeps cracking.
Go Eggy, go Eggy, go. Go Eggy, go Eggy, go.
Actually, you're like,
This continues for a solid hour or so as cracks begin to form down the sides almost to the base of this egg. Aqua.
Ooh, yeah.
Roll a d6.
Right. Oh. Kuno, that's amazing. Wait, I put my dice away because I thought we were done. Okay. D6. 4. So far
and
it's
you
a
rolled a
2 and a
2
4.
before?
Yeah, so it's a 6 total.
The egg, or rather a large chunk of it, kind of snaps and falls off and is kind of like wobbling on the ground. You see not hatched yet, but through the mostly transparent now viscous material, the meat of the egg, so to speak, a 4-legged horse-like creature wrapped in a wreath of golden and red wings. Very underdeveloped, as the creature has not fully formed. And the way they're laying, their legs are all up near the top of the egg, which is where it was kicking out. It was kind of like folded in on itself. And a single eye on the side of its head is kind of looking out at you guys.
I'm waving at it. I'm so excited. Isn't this exciting, Niall?
I was just staring in abject horror.
Niall's just looking around.
You don't think it's exciting, Niall?
Oh.
Can Niall hear me?
You cut out.
Oh. Isn't this exciting, Niall?
Yes.
It is for me. Oh my god! I should think of a name. I'll do that later. Or maybe I'll know it when it fully comes out of the egg. Do I help it? Nope. No. Amon sort of just said don't help it. I won't help it. Okay. I'm just so excited.
Just leave it be. Hopefully it'll hatch fully in time.
Have you ever seen this before? Like a horse with a gold wing? No? Okay, all right.
No.
This is just double checking. Okay.
I've seen the most basic of animals and owlbears.
Now that you've seen it, for the most part, it is very folded up and gooey and obfuscate a little bit. Aqua, give me either a nature or a history check.
How good am I in history? I don't think
I don't think you're great in history, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, nope, not great. I'll do nature.
It's a +2 or a +5, yeah.
I'll do a +5. I'll take my chances. That is, good sir, a 22.
22. You actually think you know what this is, and it does not make any sense for being dropped by an androsphinx.
Yeah.
This looks like a baby, obviously. Chiron, they're called.
Baby. Like KY, Chiron?
It's Ki-Rin, but it's pronounced Chiron, yeah.
Chiron,
K-Rin.
Got a couple pronunciations.
And then golden wings.
Gold
Cool.
red.
Gold/red. Okay. Cool. That has wings,
Like
though. That's fucking
Like a seahorse
sick.
horse.
Yeah. Now, it's a little concerning.
Why?
At least the afterthought after being exciting. These creatures are fairly large.
So?
Fully adult Chirons are about 15 to 20 feet long.
It's a big
Damn.
boy. I love big boys. Yay.
It's a magic school bus, basically.
Huh?
I knew that would get awkward.
No way.
It is still unhatched. A large fragment of the egg has opened. It appears to be twitching a little more to try open, but it's not fully coming out yet. You do feel the urge to help it, but I'll leave it up to you if you help it along or not.
No, I really shouldn't, but I really want. Can I do another, since it's looking at me, touch, hand is just gently pressing on the egg, being like, I can't wait to meet you, and then let go.
Sure.
No force, no nothing, just moral support with touch, physical touch.
It kind of recoils a little bit, but it not as harshly as it did the previous time.
So it doesn't like me touching it? Oh, that's not That's not comforting.
It's never been touched before.
Yeah, it's
I
just
know.
born. It's just born.
Just imagine this. If you
Oh.
Matt.
just were... I think I froze.
You did,
You
yes.
did. You did.
Alright.
Try again.
I think
I'm
you're
imagining.
Imagine you were just born,
Mhm.
and then all of a sudden someone does this to your face without warning. How would you feel?
Well, don't babies get held right when they're born?
Not
Just to
directly on their
show-
face.
Well, I'm not trying to hold. No, it's not the face. Like I could see the face. Like the eyes kind of looking at us right now.
It's
Niall,
its
so I'm,
entire
like,
existence.
Hold it. Oh,
Imagine if your entire being was held in someone's hand after you just gained consciousness.
fair.
Just a little nervous.
I
a little
just
shy.
wanted to like let it know it's okay.
You know,
and that we're
just
excited.
leave it be for now.
Okay.
And once it's actually out of the egg, then you can start forming a bond with it. Right now, I don't think you could understand anything that's going on.
Well, no, unless you actually talk to it.
And it
I
can't
don't know.
talk.
I've seen a lot of pregnant ladies just holding their stomach and like talking away because they got this weird sense that all of a sudden, if it hears its voice, it should be fine.
I think Aqua
Just
only.
saying.
I think that's up to interpretation.
Yeah, fair. Either way, I won't touch it again.
Okay.
Maybe.
We'll see.
We'll see.
You can do whatever you want. I just give my
But I
advice.
definitely am not gonna help it hatch. I just wanted to let it know it's doing great.
Right. You're
It's doing great.
Good job.
Aqua just constantly giving it thumbs up.
Yours, by the way, we can't show this on stream because I did not commission this, but I imagine it would look a little bit like that. I don't know if that's gonna load or not. I might have to download it. Nope, it won't. Let me download it. I'll send it to you. But
Okay.
with that, I think we'll end tonight's session there.
We're almost home.
Yeehaw!
Yeah, you guys are like 2 days away.
That's so pretty.
2 days. You guys
when it
are
grows
so
up-
close to Baras.
When
It's gonna be great.
When it grows
Yeah,
up,
big,
it's gonna
big,
have a.
big boy.
Well, it's just gonna have a whole ass tree in its forehead.
It's just gonna be a tree. It's just a fucking log sticking out the top of its head. Yeah, that's where we'll end tonight's session 29. Thank you so much for tuning in as we are so close to surviving this 10-day trek out of Flintgate proper. Definitely don't see the mountain behind you anymore. And tomorrow we might even cross the river, or next session rather. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow on Patria. We're playing every day this week. We'll see you on the 11th. We should be here. So thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next week.
Bye now.
Bye
Bye.
now.
Hey,
I'll
bye.
see you next session.
We?
Wait.
Now, as a storyteller, interestingly enough, my favorite thing to do is read stories from others. And the story being written for what happened to Kuno in the mural. Can't wait to see how that ends. You see, my colleagues don't often get the chance to influence my stories. But in this case, I thought it would be fair for such a grand story to allow other co-authors, I suppose, to pitch in. So we'll see where the man in the castle takes it next.